Nortman. I'm Kyle Wallace.
Am I up?
Oh, what happened? What?
Strofe does this stupid thing where, like, he tells me, all right, I'm not putting your mic up unless you're at 8 out of 10 or higher. Like, just shut up. Now I'm definitely not at an 8.
Oh, you're at a 10 now. I'm
at a 10 on wanting to strangle him.
Oh, wow. Choke, Bart Simpson style.
I've never clarified what you need to be at a 10 out of. If that gives you some fury and some vitriol and a little vinegar,
I'm not turning your mic on until you tell me you're at 8 out of 10.
If that puts a little vinegar in your urine, a little pep in your step, that's what I'm here for, baby. Let's have a show. Come on now, Benny. Bring it. Bring your A game today, Benny. Come on.
I thought he was never going to turn your mic on, man.
Thank you for jumping in.
Yeah, I was like,
he literally doesn't care about KBN Nation. He cares about his little mind.
What did Greg Scalzo say about him?
He thinks the fans are unwashed. He cared more about getting me at an 8 out of 10 than getting me on the air to talk to our wonderful fans.
If you're not at an 8 out of 10, you are doing our fans a disservice. So you tell me who doesn't care about the fans.
Oh, wow.
Well, some say when I'm grumpiest, I do my best work.
You're grumpy right now.
I hope you're not grumpy.
I got you to a 10 out of 10 on the grumpy scale. You're welcome.
No, Grumpy Ben tries to take people out.
Yeah, a lot of straight shots.
He scorched earth.
I'm not in the mood.
I'm not grumpy. Strofe made me grumpy towards him, so it's just going to be going towards him.
Okay, good.
We're all good there.
That's not abnormal.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Wow. What was happening on Wildy and Tausch this morning? On the Carbless Talking text line, it's called plasmapheresis, taking your own blood, filtering it, and putting it back in.
I've heard of that.
What were they talking about?
Who knows?
I mean, it's quite the angle to stumble upon.
Maybe they were talking about something that David Bakhtiari probably tried to get his knee right. That's crazy. He's never played another down of football.
Why did your brain go to David Bakhtiari?
Because or it could be something that Zach Tom tried to play as well.
Well, and speaking about injuries, Tucker Kraft put out a video over Easter weekend where he's running on a track in the snow. He looks pretty good.
He should be. He's been out. He's been
for about 5 months out.
Yeah.
He can be looking good.
Yeah, he is going to be looking good.
If there's two players to come back from injuries that I trust, in terms of like the being physical specimens beyond, like everyone in the NFL is a physical specimen, but Tucker Kraft and Micah Parsons. I mean, motors beyond all
That's true.
motors.
Yeah,
those are type of bodies and types of mentalities I want coming off of injury.
And that's the biggest one is mentality, because all these dudes are physically gifted and physically, just built different. Not every guy in the NFL locker room loves football or are just absolute maniacal workaholics. Those guys are.
Well, Alex Strofe is running the show. Although he is annoying, it is something where he has proven his lack of worth to his friend group, because what was a NCAA March Madness pool thingamajiggy had 64 plus people in it.
Oh, wow.
No, last year. Remember? Then he only had 20, and 15 of them we recognized who they were. 5 of them were made up. Then he started begging to get Kyle and myself into this because we knew Brad was going to do it. Brad entered.
Like a fool.
I did enter.
Like a fool. Jesse Nelson won the thing.
Oh, wow. Hey,
Homer had 5 entries, and he used him and his 4 or 3 children, maybe even used a nephew or a niece's name.
He used his wife and his 3 kids.
He used, allegedly used, an expert's pick on each of them.
Smart.
Yeah,
him, and then
a whole nother story.
What do you mean his wife and his 3 kids?
I should
No, him.
Yeah,
he just put different names on them.
Yeah.
So Homer got second with 5 entries.
Yeah,
the
he's
whole
sucker,
thing's a
man.
sham.
He's
It is.
Wait, so Homer put in, how much was to buy in?
$10.
$10.
per.
So
he put in 50 and got 110.
Whoa, that's a good investment.
And
That's
all
a
you got
good
to do is just pick
ROI.
different winners.
Brad,
different
don't you
Final
feel
Fours.
duped?
I feel duped, and not only that, I like knowing a little bit about what I'm getting into, right? That's sort of the guy behind research and stats and things like that. Well, Strofe was just soliciting bids. Hey, $10, $10, $10. And even when I asked him beforehand, so maybe it is shame on me, what's the payout going to be? What's first going to get? What's second going to get? Even just percentages, right? Even just like, oh yeah, first is going to get 75, and second's going to get 20, and third's going to get their money back, something like that. But no, Strofe kept it tight to the vest, shared it with nobody until the games actually began, and then he was making all these crazy rules.
Whoa, you sound real upset right now. What are you upset about?
Well,
What was the crazy rule?
Yeah, what was mad about?
There was a rule, literally, I heard this after the first weekend, that Strofe said, oh, yeah, whoever wins in the round of 64 and whoever is the top of the leaderboard, they get $50. I've never heard of that.
Why you mad about it, Brad? Because Ben and I, we knew he was on some nonsense.
That you couldn't trust the scam
It's
artist.
absurd.
You the one that I trust.
After the commitment was made, we're changing payout rules.
Oh, yeah.
Two things on
paid
that.
in,
You know why Brad's mad, and he's not revealing. He was in second place after the first weekend. He was 10 points off of being.
I knew I did well. I didn't know I did that well.
Yeah, you did well. You did well.
Oh, wow. So you almost got 50.
But here's the thing. It's not about who's doing well and not well. There's usually, despite the money, whatever comes in, there are percentage of payouts that stay fixed. Correct? That's how I do things. When I enter in something, I know what the percentage basis is based off of how far.
I always signing up for
Super Bowl
I always
squares,
said
you
top
don't know
three.
how many people, or yes, you do. If you get 100 people at $100, you put first quarter is this much money. Like, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You made up the payouts after you got all the money based off the amount of people that were in.
He's a thief.
And you didn't tell them?
There's another, so I usually do a couple different pools, right? I said no to this one, which was a family member.
Oh, wow.
Because there's too many I get invited to. But I'd normally do this one.
Cool.
And I said yes to Stroph's. Let me tell you what a reasonable invitation text sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Join my March Madness pool. $20 buy-in per bracket, but only 2 entries max per user. Money is due to me, my Venmo, fill in the blank, by 10 a.m. Central Time on Thursday, or you'll be disqualified. Total prizes will be determined and confirmed after as many contestants are joined, which will be determined and sent out before games are played, but I envision first, second, and third being paid out. Here's the password. Here's the link. Feel free to send.
Can we hear Strophs?
Yeah, I got to find it. Give me a moment.
Please join my league.
Please be my friend.
I want you. I need you. Strofe, we still got it. It was something, because you sent it to us. Just stupid.
Please.
Yeah, I sent it to a lot of people. Just give me a second. I'll be able to find one.
I thought you sent it to a lot of people.
It was something very similarly to that. Here we go. Hello, welcome to the best time of the year. As it is Selection Sunday. As it is Selection Sunday, it's time to run back my annual bracket challenge. Rules are simple. Join the pool on the ESPN Bracket Challenge app. Link below. Venmo me this, and you're able to win. Top 3 will be paid out. Only 1 entry per person. I will follow up with the payout structure later this week. Hit me with any questions in the meantime.
Only 1 entry per person.
So
we
that
now
rule is
know
broken.
that Homer did 5 entries himself.
Yes, however, the way Homer explained it to me prior to yesterday was he was going to recruit 5 people. He lied to me.
You're the commissioner. You can't let that kind of get.
You gotta
can't let that
vet
get
it
past
out,
the paywall.
dude.
You let the max entries, that rule be breached. You said
That's
top
true.
3 will be paid out.
You didn't
You're paying
mention
out other
anything
people
about the
beyond
round of
top 3.
64.
Well, hold on a minute. I said payout structure will be determined later in the week. Now, I go over to my email on March 19th, which was the first day of the NCAA tournament,
time?
mind you. The email came through at 6:41 p.m.
No, what time did you send the email the first day of the tournament?
6:41 p.m.
And that was Thursday?
That was Thursday.
So,
March-
so this is the games start at 11 a.m. and you sent it at 6 o'clock?
I had to work.
Oh,
No, this is
my
that's
God.
that's
And the financial
hogwash.
commitment has been made.
So March 19th, sent to everybody in the pool. Hello all. Thanks for signing up for the annual challenge, and an early apology to those of you who have already had their brackets busted. Blank, blank, and blank. I'm sad about the Badgers, too. A reminder to those of you who have not fulfilled their fees. My Venmo is this, and it is blank. If you don't have the ability to fulfill the duties that way, reach out to me directly. Payout structure, $460 pot. First $250, second $110, third $50. And new this year, best round of 64 will get $50.
He made it
just
new
making
and
it
he
up.
sent it after, like,
After financial
75% of the games on Thursday started?
Anybody has the ability to win. It's not like
No.
a
So
favored
what if
somebody.
what if somebody wanted to withdraw because of that? Would you have let them withdraw?
Why would they withdraw?
Because maybe they say, whoa, what is this?
I
don't
wouldn't
like
have
the
picked
payout
as many
structure.
upsets early on because I was just trying,
Yeah.
Well,
It's
and the way
the
strategic
strategy of
structured-
trying to win the first 2 days is different than trying to win the whole thing.
Because
Right,
the way
it's
that these
not-
are structured is that the later rounds, like the Final Four, National Champ, those are like
Why are we
300,
acting like I
500
financially
points.
benefited from
You're
this?
only getting 10 points for a game right in the early rounds.
I
A lot of people are
want
just clicking
money
through.
on this.
It's not about you winning money. It's
I
about the
want-
It's about the
integrity.
integrity.
People still haven't paid me. And I sent the payouts last night.
Well,
Don't pay Strofe.
don't pay him.
Hashtag do not pay Strofe. Go on strike. Strike Strofe. Strike Strofe.
Why are we acting?
Because you need to pay the price of being stupid.
I also would like to say,
about this?
as Kyle would say, let me just say this to KBN Nation. Remember when all of you were asking how you could be a part of this Alex Strofe pool? How glad are you that you weren't part of this?
What's wrong with this? There's nothing
You
wrong
know,
with
Yeah,
nobody
it's
starts.
everything. You
Nobody
should've-
sends an email at 6:00 after games have started with the payout structure.
Almost
That's
half the games
crazy.
did. Yeah,
and
that's
with
crazy.
a different wrinkle in the payout structure.
And what did your email said? What by 10 a.m. I will let everybody know before the game started. Strofe at 6:41 told you the structure, but then said, "Hey,
Hey,
this
your
new
bracket's
thing
already
this year.
busted. By the way, you have no shot at this new thing I just implemented this
yeah, how
year.
were your early games looking, Strofe? Were they looking good? And said, you know what?
No.
Did you know?
I think
Oh,
that
I had
should
an awful.
change
I was in like 38th place. After
He
the
wouldn't
first
do
weekend.
that. It's more so. It's still the integrity. It's
It
not
had
about
nothing
him
to do with
fixing
me.
it.
I suck
No,
at this.
You're just an
How
idiot.
long were you thinking about doing that first round thing?
A couple days.
So you mean to tell me Brad signed up and you didn't tell him?
I did tell him. I sent him the same
At
email.
6:41 on Thursday.
I said he signed up. When you sit over here on your knees begging and pleading us to join this dumbass league, you never mentioned the fact that you were going to do a round.
You know what you guys
payout.
sound like? Losers. You guys sound like you had FOMO and you felt like
No,
maybe
no.
I-
If anything,
I
I've never
did.
felt
I
more
feel
validated
cheated.
in my entire life.
Brad is your best friend in the whole dang world, and he is heated at you. He just said he felt cheated by
Cheated.
you. You made Brad mad.
Is the fact that Jesse Nelson won, is this all the sign you need to shut it down for the
Do you
Shut
have
it
anything?
down.
Is Jesse spoken about
Shut
this?
it down.
I haven't listened to it, but I do have a statement from Jesse Nelson if
Oh,
you'd like to
wow.
listen to it. Is that a yes? You want to
Yes.
listen to it? Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't want to hear his voice, but I will.
Hi, I'm Jesse Nelson. You may know me as the Hall Monitor at ESPN Wisconsin. I know me as the winner of Alex Strofe's NCAA tournament pool in 2026. In my first year invited to participate,
Pause. That's not true. He's been in it each of the last 3 years.
I win with all 4 Final Four teams right, the national championship matchup correct, and correctly picking Michigan to beat UConn. It just continues the march heater. I can't stop making money. There's $20 sitting around here. It keeps coming in. I don't know what to do with all of it. Congratulations to me, and thanks to Strofe for putting on a great pool. I'm glad it's gotten all the coverage that it has here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Congratulations! Money, 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 money for Jesse.
Look at that. You just,
Bro, that's your friend that you invited into this
it
pool?
clearly is his friend because
That's
he invited him.
wild.
You invite you.
Yo, that's embarrassing.
Why are you acting all ashamed? That's your best friend. That's your BFF.
What's crazy
when you were desperate, you invited
the
him.
fact that people haven't paid Strofe yet their entry fees means coming out of Strofe's pocket fueled Jesse Nelson and then fueled that acceptance.
Hashtag don't pay Strofe. Don't pay
How many
Strofe.
people haven't paid yet, Strofe?
Just 2.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Just 2.
Do we
You
know
think we're good
them?
for it?
No. Nah, well, yeah, but I'm not going to throw them under the bus.
Well, no, throw him under the
come
bus. So
on.
I'm-
Yeah.
Who is
Come
it?
on.
Who is it?
I'm not going to do that.
No, no,
Come on,
$10.
It's their
$10.
fault.
Come on,
I mean,
now they gotta
seriously.
The whole integrity
How
of this
many
thing's
times
broken
have you
already.
invited them to pay you?
What if they're just broke?
Who?
I feel
Anyway,
bad.
$10 broke. Who is it?
They might be broke.
No, they're not
They're
broke.
not broke.
They're
No, they
not
shouldn't
broke.
have done this pool, and it was a bad
Yeah.
decision.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you-
then we got
I'll
to
tell
send
you the
the
break.
tip.
No, whisper it in my ear. Whisper it in my ear.
No. Don't
Yeah, no.
whisper it in his
Sweet
ear.
nothing's in my ear. Let me hear it.
Brad, why don't you tell us about what you enjoy?
Oh, of all the things I enjoy in life, carbless. Always topping the list. That's because it has everything I'm looking for. It means a lot to me to have a guilt-free lifestyle. I try to be active. I try to eat healthy. So when I want to kick back and relax and enjoy my go-to ready-to-drink cocktail, it's, of course, carbless. It's guilt-free. It's no carbs, no sugar, no gluten, 100 calories, the oh-so-perfect level of carbonation that is not too much, not too little, a Goldilocks level. So I don't feel any guilt when I drink it. I feel good while I drink it. Not only that, though, man, carbless is bold on flavor, and you know this already. From all the way dating back when I tried my very first carbless, the margarita in northern Wisconsin, man, I was blown away. I fell in love with the flavor of carbless, and they kept on doubling down on bold flavor with all the fruit flavors like blood orange and grapefruit and lemon lime. Not only that, though, they keep on innovating The Carbless Americana Backyard Bliss Variety Pack celebrating America's 250th birthday is coming out this spring and summer. 4 iconic flavors: strawberry, cherry, grape, and apple. All the nostalgic flavor and the backyard tradition in every can to celebrate America and their 250th birthday. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and cheers to America with an ice cold Carbless in your hand.
Willson Contreras. Oh, Willson. If you guys hit me like that again, I'm going to take somebody out. Again, as we don't even know if it actually hit him yesterday.
It didn't look like it to me.
It didn't. And even if it did, it didn't warrant the tantrum that my 2-year-old throws when I try and put her down for bed.
It literally, if he got
that
hit,
was Willson Contreras yesterday at first base barking at the Brewers. Beam him or don't? You tell us. 800-990-3776. The Carbless talking text line on the other side. What a crybaby.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
He's a good guy. I couldn't believe y'all lost to TCU.
Yeah, you and me both. Rough. On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. National Player of the Year.
Left hand, and the game is tied. Kids magical.
Wisconsin legend.
Dump it inside. Dump back in. It's Kaminsky.
Frank Kaminsky joins KBN.
Who was your favorite teammate of all time?
See, it's a baiting question because you want me to say you.
On the Yuengling Legends Live.
No, I'm not.
What?
No, it's not. It's not me.
You were annoying to play with.
Yuengling, America's oldest brewery. Now available in Wisconsin. D.G. Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the ninth, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Woshinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Spring has sprung, and we're opening the door to savings all April long. Mike Wood here from Callan. Right now, get $250 off each installed entry door, $150 off storm doors, and $100 off interior doors. But don't wait. This limited time offer ends April 30th. From boosting curb appeal outside or delivering a modern feel inside, our doors are built to fit your home. And with smart money options, your next project is more affordable than ever. Schedule your consultation today. Visit callcallan.com and click the green button. Callan. Design, build, live.
At Saturn Lounge, we know. If your marketing actually worked, you would know. Your website would perform. Your storytelling would inspire. Your campaigns would deliver leads that become sales. You wouldn't need a report to tell you. Visit SaturnLounge.com today. When marketing works, it shows.
If you're responsible for how money moves through your business, you won't want to miss this. Fifth Third Bank invites business owners, CFOs, controllers, and finance leaders to join us Tuesday, April 28th at St. Kate for a special event focused on the future of automated payables, integrated receivables, and modern cash management. Hear from industry experts on the latest technology, trends, and strategies, helping businesses improve efficiency, strengthen controls, and accelerate cash flow. Reserve your spot today by emailing rsvpmilwaukee@53.com. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hey, it's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strofe. A couple of months ago, I knew one thing for sure. I had the girl. What I didn't know was what came next. Luckily, a friend of mine told me about the team at Robert Hack Diamonds and the job they do, getting you from knowing you have the girl to down on one knee. I had never been through this process before buying an engagement ring. I had an idea of what she wanted. She'd sent me pictures of some hints and some ideas, but I wanted it to be special and different, and that's where Robert Hack Diamonds came in. They created my fiance's dream ring, and it made that moment, that much more special. So if you, like me, know you've got the girl but don't really know what comes next, go see the team at Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, and 2 in Brookfield, north and south. Their custom jewelry is made on site, lab-grown options, natural diamond options, and all the in-betweens. Stop in today or visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com. That's Robert Hack, H-A-A-C-K, diamonds.com. And after you get that yes, like me, you'll say, heck yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Call Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I don't know about y'all, but I got fired up yesterday seeing Willson Contreras bark at the Brewers after getting quote-unquote hit by Brandon Woodruff. Now,
allegedly,
a long history when he was with the Cubs, went to the Cardinals, and obviously now with the Red Sox, who they're playing, and they're 2-8, I believe, and the Brewers are the inverse at 8-2.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought this was a really, really, really fun night to watch baseball. Brewers doing what they do, coming back, not hitting it out of the infield, and making it frustrating as all hell for every fan base that has to see it and be like, what the hell just happened? How are we losing?
Poor Caleb.
Caleb Durbin did have 2 hits, I believe.
He had 2 hits,
but
yeah. His error
was
not being able to
subliminal.
Yeah.
Subliminal.
Yeah,
Suboptimal. There it is. Anyway,
that was not. He wasn't looking for suboptimal.
I definitely wasn't looking for suboptimal.
Suboptimal. Yeah. Yeah. What
suboptimal.
Define suboptimal, Ben. I've never heard that come out your mouth.
At a point in time which was not needed. And very untimely. That's what I was trying to say. That's not the definition of suboptimal.
What is suboptimal?
I don't know, but I do want to hear from Willson Contreras. Willson Contreras was a whiny baby.
Come on, now define it.
I can't.
I'm trying to. Are you smarter than Ben Brust? Maybe we throw that in there.
We can get this later. Are you smarter than Ben Brust? Bring back what is the definition of suboptimal. For now, we're going to hear from a whiny Willson Contreras who reminds me of my 2.5-year-old daughter.
Just a hit by pitch. That's the 24th time that they hit me in my career, 24th. And that's the 6th time they hit me. And they always say, I'm not trying to hit you. That get old. So next time they hit me again, I'm going to take one of them out. That's what happened. That's a message.
That was, Willson Contreras. I'm so scared.
Oh, my gosh, that's a message. That's your message.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, your little brother will put pause to you, bro. What are you going to do? Like, for real, you going to slide again like you did? You ain't doing that because if you got hit 24 times, it's going to take you 5 times.
Right now.
28 times.
They've hit me too many times. They hit me 24 times. I'm going to break now.
That is it. It's quite convenient since now this is the last time we'll see the Red Sox. All of a sudden, he want to bark. Now you want to act like he want to do something.
And the fact that, like, again, they're 2-7, and Christian Yelich laid this out perfect. I'll just let Christian do the talking post game.
I think Woodruff handled all the emotion in the middle innings.
Big Woo's done a great job. I mean, he's pitched for a really long time. I mean, we've seen that skit for the last 10 years. It's nothing new, not surprising. You just keep it rolling. You got a game to win, and lock the boys in, rally the troops. And, we knew we had 6 innings left to play with there at that time, and we responded with 4 right there, and ended up being a great ball game back and forth. And glad we came out on top.
I love that he just dismisses. Like I know if you are not on YouTube and you're listening right now and you can't see Christian Yelich, he's smiling about this. He's basically laughing at Willson Contreras for throwing a fit right now because he's continuously seen this in his time of Willson Contreras in the NL Central. So my question to you is, there is an emotional aspect of me with Mizorowski. I don't think he would be the one to do it. If he does it, it's because his command isn't perfect. I mean, he does throw really fast. He's young, whatever. It's Garrett Crochet, who's an unbelievable pitcher against Mizorowski. The Brewers are actually underdogs in this game on the money line, which is fine. I think there's anytime you get the Brewers on the plus money side, you take a look at it because they're 8-2 and they find ways to win ball games no matter who.
10 give me what?
10 would get you 14. Again, when I last checked, it was 140. I don't have Potawatomi Sportsbook pulled up in front of me. My question to you is, no matter who it is, whether it's Miz, someone in the bullpen, do you beam him or do you just say, we're not going to stoop down to his level and we're going to win, and we're going to make it hurt that way. Because I love when somebody would talk smack, and I didn't have to talk back, and we would win, and you get to shake their hand and look in the eye. That, to me, was powerful. But when you get such a whiny baby, I do want to see him get plunked.
Yeah, on the football field, whenever there was a guy that was sort of getting enraged, and you knew it was because of your play and that they're down big and they're frustrated, I thought that laughing and just continuing to hammer them on the field was the best way to do it. The Brewers don't need to stoop down to their level. The Brewers have a great thing going. 8-2, finding ways to win ball games. Such a fun team to watch. I don't care what the ESPN watchability rankings say, but they don't need to do anything to disrupt what they got going on. And you can see it from Christian Yelich, whatever Pat Murphy says. This is a steady team. So the best way to get at somebody like that, like if you ever had a fight, not that I would ever suggest this, but if you ever had a fight with like your girlfriend or something, and they're enraged, and you're just like laughing it off, or you're not validating their feelings, or you're saying, I don't think we're in a fight, I don't know what you're talking
sound like
about.
Brad must have did it to a previous woman.
That was even more infuriating to them. So the fact that the Brewers can take this like higher level of sportsmanship and laugh it off, that's the ultimate insult. Go ahead, beat them again, continue to pour dirt on their grave.
They throw at you.
What's that?
They throw at you.
Take the base and beat them.
Why would no? First and foremost, if we do a throw off, because even Boston didn't even respond to it. Nobody did. Wilson was in his own world. It wasn't motivating for anybody else. Their pitcher came out the next inning.
They're probably like, there goes Wilson.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Boy, this guy is crazy. And so, because it was...
They're probably like, did it hit him?
Yeah, for real.
What's he mad at?
Exactly. And so they barely nicked him, and so they just understand this is who he is. But I'm glad Christian Yelich took that route that he did, and he specifically says, we responded the next inning, and we did what we had to do. And they got the last laugh, because I think what's even more funny is Wilson had a great game yesterday. I mean, he got on base all 5 times that he went up to the plate. He hit a home run in the 9th inning, but it was all for naught. It was all for nothing. It was just padding his stats.
It was all for naught?
Yeah, it was. Because it did nothing to impact the game in a way that helped them win. And so for me, if I'm looking at the Brewers, I'm saying this is what we do. Big Woo did exactly what he was supposed to do. He didn't take the bait. He went out there and he pitched 3 more innings after that and actually got better after that. So this is why I like my Milwaukee Brewers, because this is what they are. They're a locked-in baseball team. They're not ever panicked. They're not ever worried about what's going on. They stay focused, and they let their playing do more than actually talking. That's what I love about them.
And that's the thing. Like, let's say that they did throw at Willson Contreras, right? I would love to see William just like look back, maybe give him a little wink, a little smirk, a little smooch a kiss over there to be like, that's laughable. That's cute. No. And then have Yelich come up behind him and send him home. Like that would be the ultimate way to do it.
If they hit his brother, then he got to turn around and smack the taste out of his brother. He got to say, me? I'm for real? That's when you got to get real upset. Yeah. That's crazy, because the whole thing with me is because the reason why the Brewers can't hit him is, A, they shouldn't even do it because this is nonsense. But on top of that, like how you going to tell William, hey, William, like, your brother's talking crazy, we may have to beam him. Like, you can't beam somebody, brother. Like, he has to have some type of loyalty. So the way that William handled it yesterday, he just got in between them. Come on, big bro, chill.
And doesn't pitcher-catcher communicate that? Like, that this is coming?
Yeah.
So,
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Random.
So, like, I can't imagine William would just be like, yeah,
do it. Beam him. You know how funny it would be, if he kind of just set up in the back knowing what's going to happen, immediately got ready to block his brother. 2 brothers fighting in baseball.
You never know. He could be like, man, I've been waiting for this moment. Finally get back at my older brother. For all the times he was wrestling me and taking me down.
He would probably laugh it off, though. It would be funny. Because, I would want to protect my brother, but if my brother was talking crazy, he got hit with a ball, like in the thigh, I'd be like,
he all right.
Yeah, because it's not like they're throwing at his head.
Like, let's be honest. Like, my brother Jonathan can be very annoying.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Let me like, for instance. Well, this is a bad example. He once was punched by one of my teammates' parents in high school. But let's not do that one.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, you like when he gets humbled in his bare fanhood.
Correct.
Right?
Not even that. When we were in college, he somehow, some way, made all of the Badger alumni love him. And I'm thinking to myself, I'd be telling him to shut up. Like, I was waiting for someone to be like, hey, Ben, can you, like, not get your brother tickets to a game? Like, he really disrupts this area. And I'd be like, I get it. And that's what I'm saying is, like, Williams got to know, like, there goes Wilson again. Like, he's a repeat offender. Christian Yelich said he cries all the time about this. And as you said, Kyle, he goes, they've hit me 24 times. Now I'm going to throw a fit.
That's crazy. I mean, I would have threw a fit after the 12th time. I would have thought, I understand why he's sick of this. I mean, anytime you get hit like that, but from my understanding, he crowds the plate. And even yesterday, it barely even touched him. He threw a fit. Like, come on, man.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. I want to know if you would throw at William or Willson, or if you just be the bigger person and beat him with the play. 800-990-3776. I see your calls. I see your texts. I like where Jack's heading with this one. We'll get to you on the other side. Beam him or don't beam him next. But
this
first,
is Kyle, Brust Nortman.
They get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that.
That's your whole lunch break.
I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. It's time for the Milwaukee Basketball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart, located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. National Liquor Mart is packed with deals for all your beverage needs, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
The Bucks came away with a 131-115 win over the Memphis Grizzlies on Sunday afternoon. Ryan Rollins led the way with 24 points, while Cormac Ryan added 21 coming off the bench. Here's head coach Doc Rivers on why these games are important, even though his team is out of the playoffs.
A bit more aggressive going downhill. You can just see where he wouldn't even go downhill earlier. So this is why these games, I know we're out of the playoffs and all that, but these games are meaningful to a lot of guys.
Up next, the Bucks will head to Brooklyn to take on the Nets on Tuesday night. I'm Will Summers.
This has been the Milwaukee Basketball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
Find it, buy it, ride it. Find it, buy it, ride it.
Find a bike, buy a bike, ride a bike during the nation's largest bike sale. That's right, the Wheel and Sprocket Bike Expo sale is back. And so is our trade-in, trade-up program, which means you can trade in your old bike for a gift card to use towards your new bike.
Find it, buy it, ride it. Find it, buy it, ride it.
Electric bikes, road bikes, cargo bikes, mountain bikes, kid bikes, hybrid bikes. Over 2,000 brand new and used bikes on sale, along with thousands of accessories, from helmets and lights to car racks and more.
Find it, buy it, ride it. Find it, buy it, ride it.
Find a bike, buy a bike, trade in your old bike for a gift card towards a new bike. Friday noon to 8, Saturday 10 to 8, and Sunday 11 to 5 at the State Fair Park inside the Expo Center. Visit bikeexposale.com for details. Admission is free.
Life is short. We'll see you at the Bike Expo.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we believe in doing things your way. So why shop the same retail giants as everyone else when you can find the same trusted products you want and need at unbeatable farm and fleet prices? Right now, rewards members get a free $10 Blaine's gift card with an $80 estate fertilizer purchase, $10 off estate premium 4-in-1 all-season lawn treatment, and assorted Trooper garden tools just $9.99. Find value this spring so you can do your thing. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling. Trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
Beautiful day for Brewers baseball. Brats in one hand, your Brewers checking card from Associated Bank is in the other. And with a tap, it's 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. An express entry so you can tailgate longer. And up to 50% off home game tickets. All that power, all for the crew. Only with Brewers checking from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I feel like what I'm seeing here is a lot of people on the Carbless Talking text line saying to beam.
Oh, wow.
To beam or not to beam is the question here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Willson Contreras threw a fit when it allegedly hit him yesterday, barking at everybody. Woodruff's hit him 6 times, and he's been hit 24 times by the Brewers, and he's going to send a message. Well, we have Jack in Milwaukee on the Carbless Talking text line. What do you got with William, his brother, behind the plate, and Willson up to bat? What are you doing, Jack?
So I have a younger brother, so seeing this is honestly kind of funny.
Cool.
Me and my brother have had beef for years on sports, no matter what sport it is, no matter what video game, whatever. He is just whining, and obviously I'm the older brother, so I can see it from his perspective, but he's just whining. Okay, the guy's hit you 6 times. You've been in the league forever. I feel like you're LeBron, like you're never going to retire. He just needs to stop whining. I don't think we need to beam him. We're probably, in my opinion, the best team in baseball statistically right now. We're 8-2. We're a top, the National League. They're one of the worst teams in baseball. Leave it alone. Win tonight. Win tomorrow, and move on with the year. And let's go beat the Dodgers in the playoffs.
There's Jack in Milwaukee bringing the heat 10 games into the baseball season. James the Postman on the Carbless Talking text line. I think it's egregious the umpires allowed Willson to stay in the game. He obviously tried to hurt David Hamilton on that slide. Ryan from McGuanago put one right. Gotta kick some ass. Put one right between the numbers. Ken, throwback to 90s baseball. I'd throw at Willson extreme every time, especially after that slide in a second. If you crowd the plate, you should expect a date with a curveball, says Cameron.
Kick some ass.
Richard, if I'm William, I'm calling for an inside pitch right in the ribs to my brother.
Wow, that'll learn him.
Dave from Aaron, taking the high road. Don't beam him. Try to rack up 3 to 4 strikeouts on his behind.
They got to kick some ass.
High and inside, don't hit him, says Bruni. Dot him, says Michael. I mean, they keep coming in. Whatever you guys think, beam them or don't beam them. 800-990-3776.
When somebody whines like this, though, what they want is attention. So if you give him that, if you hit him, he's going to get the attention he's seeking. Make it about me. I want to be the center of this whole thing. They're completely, spiraling out there in Boston. Frustrations are boiling over. Don't let him be the center of attention. Just kick his butt and move on.
Kick his butt and move on.
Kick his butt.
I didn't realize. I get like Brewers fans. I understand we could be aggressive, but this first place done went to our heads. Now we talking about we better
beating
than
the Dodgers.
Hit his ass. Like, whoa! I didn't
That's
expect
like the we want Bama thing.
Man,
We want a Dodgers.
I mean, we talking about beaming them. This ain't the lowly Brewers of back in the day where we just happy to be around. We talking about beaming folks.
Well, they can beam them and beat them, though. Is the difference. Back in the day, it was just like beam them and hope we win.
And hope for the best.
Well, and here's
Soren and Heartland, what do you think on the Carbless Talking text line? 800-990-3776.
Hey, guys, you can't beam them. To add on to what Jack said, not only we're the best team in the league and we should focus on winning games, we have his brother on our team. I know you guys know that, but I don't think you should go into that territory, especially since his brother is going to be on the right there as well. I mean, I don't know if Sanchez will be catcher, but he's going to be right behind him, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to William. I don't think that there's any reason that we should do that. But if I was pitcher and Josh DiMaggio was up to bat, I'm throwing a bowling ball at his head. That's for sure.
Oh, wow. Soren's the guy that called Doc Rivers a terrorist, right? This all adds up.
Well, after an article today. No, I'm just kidding. He's not that.
Going to the Naismith Hall of Fame.
Doc Rivers is a great
Ken
guy.
says
Great
Jack
guy.
is a better man than I am, and apparently Soren is too, except Soren's not a man. Soren's like 16.
He's 17. He's a boy.
Yeah, he's a little guy. little boy Soren.
Soren, what are you doing right now?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Not school.
Great question.
Not school.
He hung up.
Yeah. I also love that he's like, don't put William in that situation. William's a grown-ass man. If his brother wants to act out, he's getting paid millions of dollars. He can figure it out.
He could.
He could. Josh from Kenosha says, as a Cubs fan, hit that traitor in the ribs and let's see fists fly. He just wants to see a nice match thrown into there.
Look at Brewers fans and Cubs fans coming together for a common cause. I can get with that.
I wonder if this is a thing that Pat Murphy calls the shots on, or just says to the players, do whatever you want to do. I'd be curious because the tenor of that locker room.
That's a great question.
My initial gut is whatever Pat Murphy wants to do, I would trust. If he says, guys,
but he's kind of
we're bigger than that, or if he says, send a message, we can't. I would trust it. But he kind of feels like the kind of guy to me says, you know what, like a parent with most teenage kids, like I trust you to handle this, or if you want to handle it.
I feel like he's gonna say, fellas, this isn't. It's the Red Sox. They suck right now. They're in a completely different, not just division, a completely different league as us. Let's not waste our time on this. This is something you do when you actually have a rival, right? So if it was a Cubs or maybe the Pirates this year or Cincinnati, somebody that you're actually competing with in the division, then yeah, maybe you do want to juice it up to send a message. But it's Willson Contreras. Go beat him on the field.
Bro, people still are chiming on the Carlos Talk text and saying beam him.
It's not even divisive. It's if everybody agrees, hit him. That's what you're saying.
They're saying hit him.
And what's crazy is that we're literally trying to tell somebody to throw a baseball at 90+ miles per hour in the back of someone.
Well, in baseball,
that's crazy.
Boston's supposed to be like a tough baseball city. This is not looking at all like a tough baseball city.
Throw it at his groin and he'll forget about it. Scott and Racine. Might be a little far. Nothing needs to be said. It's Willson. He's done this for years, and it's business. Stevie is chiming in Milwaukee.
Hey, I got something too. The San Diego Padres hit him every 15 plate appearances. The Yankees every 16 plate appearances, and the Rangers every 19 plate appearances. The Brewers do it 19. Second most active, second most hit guy in baseball. He gets hit once every 36 plate appearances. That's crazy.
You would think you'd have some level of self-awareness and be like, am I bringing this on myself?
It's you. It's not me. It has to be you. If you get hit once every 36 times that you go up to 36 times, that's what? That's 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks you're getting hit? Because you get what? Three plate appearances.
You've hit me too
game.
much. I'm going to take somebody out.
So, I mean, he gets hit every 2 to 3 weeks. That's crazy.
Think about that.
Yeah, maybe he is the problem. He's got to be a Kyle Wallace here and realize he's the problem.
Goodness gracious. Well, he
almost
does.
never in therapy when you sit in and have problems, they say, I think it's everybody else. Usually they say, you're the problem. You got to change. He needs a good therapy session.
Let's go to Lloyd in New Glarus on the Carbless Talk and text line. Lloyd, you're up.
Hey, go Brewers, first of all, but we have to know our baseball nomenclature, guys. It's not getting beamed. Nowhere is it beamed. It's a beam ball. Beam. You get beamed. Nobody gets beamed. So let's just call it right, and I hope that they hit him in the shin today and he falls on his ass.
All right. I hope they bean him in the leg and he falls on his bottom.
Keeping us all accountable.
Ends, Pam, Pan. Sorry, it always gets me.
I mean, we only hit him twice last year.
Beam and beam.
Oh, Jacob.
I'm thankful that we had that.
We hit him quite a bit last
correction.
year. Whoa.
How many times they hit?
I see why he mad.
But no. If you look at the videos of him crowding the plate last year, it's insane.
In 2024, he got hit by the Brewers twice, 3 times in 2024, and he got hit by the Brewers last year 4 times.
Yes,
so,
again, go look at the times he was hit and look where his left foot. The left foot is basically stepping on the plate.
No, obviously.
It's over the white line.
I get it, obviously. All I know, he better not put his hands on Miz today if he get hit.
Well, Miz, I feel like, would not be great in a fight.
No, he wouldn't be great in a fight. He's not
a fighter. You seen the guy? He's catching Pokemon. He's out there playing Pokemon Go and ripping Pokemon cards. He's not a fighter. I mean, obviously, I want McGill, But if McGill's out there, it's a save situation. So I don't know if I want him hitting him in a save situation, but
typically you want William to do it, but like he may have that big brother complex. Like me and my big brother, like I was bigger and stronger than my brother, but
did you see Trevor McGill at Thanalysis Live? He's a country boy.
No, he's
country strong.
Boy, he stays on the mound. He's got the higher ground.
Yeah, I'm saying like the other guy with one is his brother, but it might be that big brother complex where he may not be able to get him.
Well, that got heated fast, huh? People still want to hit him every way possible. But I'll tell you what. If you want your grass to be green, you got the Weed Man.
The Weed Man coming.
They sure are, and Kyle had a Weed Man delivery today.
Sure did.
They took time out of their day to make sure Kyle had his Weed Man shirt for Weed Man Wednesday tomorrow. You could have that golf course quality fertilizer with effective weed control that is kid and pet friendly. That's huge, having kids and pets. You can make your neighbor stop and stare, and then when they stop and stare, you can say, hey, you see that sign? That's Weed Man. That's how I got it that green. That's what my neighbor asked me last year is, how'd you get that green that fast? Well, I said, use Weed Man. Weedman.com to get your first treatment 50% off. That's Weedman.com. Weed Man for the win. Mark Tauscher, Packers Hall of Famer. Beam, whatever it is. We'll ask Tausch what he would do next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
I've seen some of those jersey checks.
You were a punter.
No, I haven't. I've seen them.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Don't let a busted garage door get you down. Call my friends at Geis today. For 70 years, Geis has been the trusted garage door authority in Wisconsin. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to get your exact needs. For swift and reliable garage repair solutions, go to geisdoors.com. That's GEIS doors.com. You can also visit their amazing showroom in Brookfield, featuring hundreds of doors and openers and their custom design room.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
Got your tax refund? Before it mysteriously disappears, invest it in something you'll actually see every day. Your home. At Exterior Pros and Baths, turn that refund into energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel. And they'll take it even further with $3,000 off your project. That's $3,000 in instant savings during the April savings event. But don't wait, this offer won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
In healthcare, change is constant. Fifth Third Bank helps organizations navigate that change with local expertise and comprehensive financial solutions. From capital structure optimization to revenue cycle support and commercial payment tools, Fifth Third empowers sustainable growth. For nearly 20 years, the Milwaukee team has partnered with healthcare and not-for-profit organizations, building trusted, long-term relationships. Experience the difference only Fifth Third can deliver. Fifth Third Bank National Association. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Eric Zauner, Marine Corps veteran and board member for the Center for Veterans Issues, calling on the community to tee it up for a great cause. On Monday, June 15th, CVI is hosting its 5th annual golf outing at the River Club in Mequon. This year's event is supporting CVI's permanent supportive housing program, dedicated to assisting chronically homeless or disabled veterans and their families. Grab your clubs and support our veterans today. Register to golf, sponsor, or donate at cvivet.org/events.
Looking for a dinner that actually impresses and cocktails that keep the conversation going? Head to the second floor of St. Kate the Arts Hotel and discover the Studio Kitchen and Cocktails. Bold, elevated dinners, thoughtfully crafted cocktails. It's the kind of place where every plate and every pour is made with intention. Come for dinner, stay for another round. The Studio Kitchen and Cocktails on the second floor at St. Kate the Arts Hotel.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's been very, very rough, I think is the nicest way to put that.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Go find somebody that can excite you and get your group ready, period.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Well, that's why you're not the GM.
On Kyle Brust Nortman.
Joining us now on Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin is the Packers Hall of Famer, the Super Bowl champ, the host of Wilde and Tausch, Mark Tauscher. What's going on, T?
What's good, Benny? How are you?
Oh, it's fun. Anytime there's the game within the game and the drama within a game of athletics, a.k.a. Willson Contreras getting hit 24 times by the Brewers, 6 times by Woodruff, I think the 45th most times hit in MLB history, throwing a fit. People want to see him get hit, and I think the Brewers shouldn't. I do believe that they should just try and beat them and make it hurt, because that's what they do, is just show up and win games they're not supposed to when they're not favored today. Don't you think it's better for them to win and just kind of ignore them than to lean into a bad team and hit them?
No, I like it. I think it's fun. Sports are supposed to be fun, right?
I'm saying you want them to hit them, or you don't?
No, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean,
I didn't know you were so
their level.
Yeah, wow.
He's an offensive lineman. Of course he's aggressive.
Well, I guess so.
Listen, he just threw a direct threat out to your team. Now, I'm not saying you need to go be proactive, but if I don't know who's pitching for Boston, if he brushes back really yards, if they're hitting some of our guys or anything else, like, listen, man, we played football and basketball. There's not the unwritten rules that I know everybody hates. In baseball and in hockey, it's a self-policing deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what they do, and it's worked. So obviously things can go too far in some respects, but if tonight that happens and Milwaukee decides, we need to retaliate or do something, yeah, that's how this works. I'm totally on board with it.
I guess retaliate, I'm totally on board with. Leading the way in terms of going after them first, I'm not.
Yeah, no, you're right about the fact, like, we are 8-2. They stink.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to provoke, but if somebody is going to provoke us, we ain't gonna just sit back and take it. So, yeah, I guess if that's the way you're framing it, yeah, I am not interested in us going out headhunting and trying to, especially with Miz. Who knows what Contreras will do? He put that threat out. I don't know. I don't want any part of that. So the question is, does Contreras' brother, how does he fit into this equation?
It's a fascinating part of this, Tausch. It really is. Like, hey, high and inside of my brother, get him in the ribs.
Yeah, drill him. And does he give his brother a heads up, like, hey, we're gonna drill you tonight? Like, how that all works is absolutely
well, what would you do if it was your brother? Would you let him know?
I mean,
because if it was my brother Jonathan, I'd be laughing. I'd say,
it's so funny to see the dichotomy of this, where Contreras, obviously our Contreras, we all love him. He's been great, and I didn't realize the fact that he knows the number of times he's been hit by the Milwaukee Brewers is super interesting too. This whole thing, I know it's early in the baseball season and there's a long way to go, But little things like this, I do think are kind of interesting, and I like it. I don't know exactly the brother component to this, and there's a lot of question marks. I don't know how I would answer, but I do know this: the Milwaukee Brewers are a really good baseball team, and the Boston Red Sox aren't. And you don't typically want to get down in the mud with people or teams that aren't up to where you're at in your level. That's taking the high road, and that's what I hope happens tonight, and I hope everybody gets out of here with nothing else. But something tells me there's a frustrated bunch there. They're looking for a spark. That doesn't mean we need to be the kindling to let them do that.
Old team, Mark Tauscher joining us on the Yuengling guest hotline.
Tauscher, did you ever have to, lay the law down on some defender who maybe went a little bit too far after the play with old Brett Favre or anything like that? I want to know what Mark Tauscher does in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was only when kind of brought up. There was a linebacker for the Denver Broncos. It was actually a preseason game, and we basically, there's always, if he gets hit late or if he gets hit out of bounds, you go after him. You go after whoever does it. That's all just standard offensive line stuff. But we were not mandated, but told. And when anytime a quarterback would say, you go get that blank and blanker, you go get that blank and blanker. And so absolutely. And the fact that it was a preseason game, no doubt. And the same thing goes obviously with, when one of your guys gets what you think is a cheap shot, if it's an O-lineman or a running back. And it used to be we'd be able to clean piles where O-lineman could go down and you could jump in late. Unfortunately, they started penalizing for that. So we had to stop doing that. But I mean, Frankie, and there were guys, and if guys talked the wrong stuff, you made sure to get an extra elbow or an extra shot or an extra knee to the, when you're getting up, an extra knee to the chest or something like that. That's kind of the fun part of that gamesmanship.
Tausch, when Matt LaFleur talked about stripping everything down like it's year one for this offseason, is that a sign of the Packers offense panicking, or is it the Packers really feeling like they just want to refresh?
I think it's a refresh and to kind of get back to the basics. I don't think there's been a ton of how you react to that. And my point was, Jordan Love, you don't want to strip that back down to the basics. He's got 3 years of experience now. You want to utilize that. But I really think what that means is we need to get back to the fundamentals and not let little things slip with, especially I think that what they're really talking about is the run game and trying to get back to being more functionable and more efficient running the football, because that was the biggest weakness, I'd say, if you looked at this offense last year. And that's the thing I think Matt LaFleur, Brian Gutekunst, Adam Stenavich, everybody involved is looking at and saying we need to be better. And the best way, every time our team struggled or if we lost the football game, it was never let's add more stuff. It was always let's be better at the stuff we do. And that is my guess on what the Green Bay Packers are looking at, especially at the beginning of this offseason. Let's just get better. Let's be fundamentally sound. Let's get back to those basics, and then we can start building things back up from there.
Mark Tauscher joining us here on Kyle Brust Nortman on the Yuengling guest hotline. Old T, it's getting ugly in Milwaukee with Giannis and the ownership and front office.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think that Giannis and his brothers will get the one game to be appreciated, or do you think everyone's just so mad at each other they just can't wait for it to end?
I would think that, if Giannis really pushes and this is kind of his swan song, because I believe that's the last home game at Fiserv, right?
April 10th.
Friday. Yeah, I think that's this Friday or whatever day it is. Yeah, I think you throw the bone and you do it. You don't play a ton, but you give him an opportunity to get out there. I think it's a olive branch / goodwill gesture to kind of finish off his time here in Milwaukee, if that is indeed what I think that's what most of us now believe is going to happen. I would hope that is the case. Again, if Giannis is cleared and by all accounts he's pushing to do that, I think that is something that it would be nice to do. I understand where Milwaukee's coming from, because the last thing I'm not even going to put that into the stratosphere, but that's something I do think it would be a nice gesture, and I think that is something I could see them doing.
Well, Old T, we appreciate the time. We got Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust coming up next. Honestly, what I would do is I would do it, but I get the feeling that the blood is so bad right now between Giannis and the Bucks that the Bucks won't want to give Giannis what he wants, personally.
Oh, you really think that's what you think the Bucks are going to hold? I think it would be strictly injury and the fact that the decision is kind of made. There's been so much good over this relationship.
I agree. I hate that it's coming down to this.
All divorces end with mess.
When is it? When is an ending?
True.
I mean, you've seen this in Green Bay. When does it ever end great?
It doesn't. It doesn't. We should start understanding and realizing this is just how these things end now in today's day and age in sports. And the idea that there's going to be some long-lasting, this is going to be brutal. I would think at some point Giannis will, especially if he goes and plays somewhere else and has success. It is sad though, and I tend to agree with what you're saying.
I hate it because we've seen it, and
sad end.
Everyone wants it to be the storybook, but it's ego, power, and money. That's what it comes down to.
Not even money.
That's the story of Ben Brust's life right there.
Ego, power, and money. I'm lacking power and money.
The autobiography title.
We make up for it with ego.
Thanks, T. Really appreciate it. You're a great end to the segment. Yeah, thanks, man.
He was great.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's a good guy, that Tausch.
He preached there, man. He just read you like a book, all about the ego of Ben Brust.
I didn't see any denial.
No. I said there's no power, no money, but there's ego. How about we tell everyone about Gina Della from Pella, which Tausch knows so well about as well.
Oh, yeah, if we're praising good and great, how about amazing and unbelievable? That is what Pella Windows and Doors is going to offer you. You should go check out their showroom in Brookfield. I promise you will walk away inspired, ready to tackle that project that you've been putting off for too long, especially now with the springtime coming. We're talking about bugs and open windows. Don't wait any longer. Pella is offering you 0% interest all the way through 2030, all the way into the next decade through 2030. You're going to get 0% interest financing. So there's no excuse because there is a customized solution for every project and there is a budget for every project. And Pella is going to help you get there. The right doors and windows can improve comfort, efficiency, upgrade your home's look. So many reasons to go check out Pella. So go to their showroom, give them a call today, or visit PellaWI.com to check out Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
I saw Dave from Aaron talk about his consultation with Pella. He's excited to work with Pella. You can too, PellaWI.com. But it's time now for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 5-5-3? Wow. All square. 5 wins, 5 losses, 3 ties. What are you going to do? Are you going to give me a loss or are you going to give me a win? Let's go with caller number 8, 800-990-3776. You're going to get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You're allowed to say skip or pass. You can come back to the ones that you skip. If you get through them all, you can choose Kyle or Brad to ask you the questions. So caller number 8, 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-ESPN. Caller 8. Are you smarter than Ben Brust? 2 minutes.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free in 24 months with no payments or interest plus $500 off. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Kyle Brust Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
There's nothing more meaningful that you can do for yourself, your family, or your friends than finally getting rid of that pain so they can enjoy time with you again, especially heading into vacation season. QC Kinetics takes care of your pain in the office and you go right on with your day. It's that easy. If you say yes to any of these questions, you are the kind of patient that QC Kinetics regenerative treatments help every single day. If you have consistent joint pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back, the pain keeps you from getting a good night's sleep. If you're missing work or saying no to activities that you enjoy, if you don't want surgery or a long recovery, and you feel like you're at the end of your rope, taking medications every day just to get through. If you answered yes to any one of those, today could be your day to turn that corner and finally get relief. With locations in Mequon and Greenfield, plus weekend appointments, QC Kinetics treatments are made easy, done in office, and you go about your day. The consultation is absolutely free, so don't wait. Give them a call today at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Oh, that's right. This is KBN. You're kicking it with us here. I'm Brad Nortman. Right in front of me, Kyle Wallace. Behind the glass, the maestro of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Alex Strofe. Ben Brust vacated his lead chair. He's hanging out somewhere in the Truth Studio or wherever else as we wait and bring in our contestants to take him on in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? We had Old T on. Great conversations. Go back and listen on the ESPN Wisconsin app or anywhere you get your podcasts. So we're running a little bit behind. Let's go ahead and roll, Strophy.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Lakeland University. Don't put your life on hold to earn your degree. Build a schedule that fits your needs at lakeland.edu. Also sponsored by Geis Garage Doors, your local trusted garage door company for over 70 years. Don't think twice. Call Geis.
That's right. It is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, presented by Lakeland University and Geis Garage Doors. 15 questions in 90 seconds to get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back to it if you get through the rest. If you beat Ben Brust, you're going to win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. He is 5-5-3 on the year, so every single time it is critical we get the absolute best contestants calling in to make sure that Ben stays below 12.5 wins for the year and stays below 500. So, we call out to KBN Nation. We want the best and brightest minds to call in. And who do we get this week to take on Ben Brust? But Chef Ed.
Not the little engine that couldn't. Not that. Come on. Chef Ed.
Chef Ed. and let me remind you, Chef Ed, to stoke the competitive fires in you, Chef Ed, you got a 1 spot in January. That is by far the lowest score we've had all year. I need you to redeem yourself. I need you to bring your A game. Can you do that, Chef Ed?
Brad, there's only one place but to go is up, so let's go.
Okay,
Chef, no, it's not about you. This isn't about you getting better. It's about you beating Ben Brust. But you know what, Chef Ed? I want you, okay? We in this together. All right, I'm gonna
Kyle's calling his shots?
You're reading?
I'm going to read the question because Chef Ed, I know we had some beef, and I apologize. I will never speak ill of old folks again.
Wow.
But Chef Ed, we in this together. We got to beat Ben Brust. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, what I was going to say was, Brad is basically Switzerland. So I was getting ready to throw the white flag out, and I was going to pick you, Kyle. I want to pick you, Kyle, and throwing the white flag.
Oh, okay. Well, we're in this together. So, Chef Ed, I need you to take a deep breath. I need you to put your smart hat on, and I need you to rock and roll. You got me? You got a lot of knowledge in that nice, great brain you have, and now it's the time to show the world. That 12 spot is coming, Chef Ed. It's coming, right? You got it?
Well, I got it, Kyle.
You got it? Nah, you laughing. Chef Ed, this is no joke. This is a serious matter. All right, Chef Ed, you already know what it is.
All right.
15 questions in 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass, and we'll come back to that one later. But here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Who is the NFL's all-time leading rusher in career rushing yards?
Oh, I know. I'll come back. Pass.
Okay.
I know. I'll think
Take
of
a
it.
deep breath. We got it. In the English alphabet, which letter comes immediately before J?
I.
What is the imaginary line that divides Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres?
The equator.
What?
The prime meridian.
What are the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution collectively called?
Bill of Rights.
What is the only NFL team whose logo appears on only one side of the helmet?
Chicago Bears.
What is the longest river in South America?
The Amazon.
What is the capital city of Canada?
Repeat that, please.
What is the capital city of Canada? We can say skip or pass, too.
Ontario.
What galaxy is Earth located in?
Pass.
Who wrote the novel 1984?
George Orwell.
Who is known as the father of modern physics?
Albert Einstein.
What is the capital city of Hungary?
Budapest.
What is the only U.S. state whose name ends with the letter G?
Kentucky. Oh, Wyoming.
Yeah!
You know what?
There we go!
You know what?
Yeah, Chef Ed! Yeah! Yeah!
There we go!
I was trying to hurry up because I was trying to get through as many as possible.
That's better. That's much better. It's a 7 spot.
The
Respectable.
7 spot.
Woo! Now, you change one.
Oh, what could have been?
Come on.
What could have been?
Dang, I was trying to get to this last one. Oh, man, because these questions aren't that hard. That's the problem.
People are commenting on the YouTube stream all the answers, and
We can't
the
have you
computer was
cheat.
up.
We can't have you cheat.
All I know is Strofe was screaming.
Yeah.
You have a titan of KBN that you were up against. An absolute titan.
Little engine that could. Thomas.
I know it is.
What?
Edward.
Edward. Chef Edward.
Chef Edward.
Chef Edward.
I've been Brust.
Sounds like he's at Buckingham Palace.
Chef Ed, he's stressful.
Chef Edward.
He's
Buckingham Palace.
He is so
Cooks for the prince.
stressful. All right.
Oh my goodness.
He calmed down.
Oh, he got angry, y'all?
No, he just.
As you may recall, Ben, your first win of the year came back in late January when Chef Ed scored a whopping 1.
So Kyle gave him a pep talk. End all pep talks.
And he started laughing. I said, Chef Ed, it ain't no laughing.
This ain't
matter.
a
It's
joke.
a serious matter. All right, Ben Brust, are you ready?
Of course I am. I'm going against Chef Edward.
90, yeah, that's very true. So you know the bar is low. So 90 questions in 15 seconds. You can say skip or pass, and we'll come back to it later. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Who is the NFL's all-time leader in career rushing yards?
Emmitt Smith?
In the English alphabet, which letter comes immediately before J?
I.
What is the imaginary line that divides the Earth into northern and southern hemispheres?
I mean, it's pass.
What is the first 10 amendments?
Prime Meridian.
What are the first 10 amendments in the United States Constitution collectively called?
The Bill of Rights.
What is the only NFL team whose logo appears only on one side of the helmet?
Wow. Pass.
What is the longest river in South America?
The Amazon.
What is the capital city of Canada?
Ottawa.
What galaxy is Earth located in?
Milky Way.
Who wrote the novel 1984?
Oh, man, we have this one all the time. Pass.
Who is known as the father of modern physics?
Oh, man. Pass.
What is the capital city of Hungary?
Budapest.
What is the only U.S. state whose name ends with the letter G?
G. Oh, wow.
Pass. What country is the home of the Great Pyramids of Giza?
Giza. Oh, let's go with.
This is a big one.
It's a big one.
I mean, shoot.
It's a big one. Come on, man.
Giza.
Come on, man.
Giza.
Chile.
Upstate the 16th. Well, you're not a one seed.
Also, we'd be going to overtime.
Oh,
that is a tie.
I thought it was a tie. with Chef Ed.
Another tie.
5, 5, and 4.
Dude, you're the Dallas Cowboys. Just tie.
I'm still happy. I'm still
7
happy.
for Ben, 7 for Chef
He
Ed.
got 7?
Boy,
Was he sober?
You got
Yes.
an additional question too.
And
Yes, you did.
here's the thing. These repeat questions, I want to say he's a smart
You
one.
passed
He's
on
a,
4 of them.
I know.
he's a listener. And you also, I can't wait to go through this. I had to keep myself from laughing. All right, here we go. Shout out to
Chef,
Ed.
I turned the text line on the Carbos Talking text line. Chef Edward is dumb, respectfully. Good Lord. So is Ben. Same guy.
And the thing is Chef Ed could have won because the first question was, who is the NFL's all-time leader in career rushing yards? It is Emmitt Smith, and he
passed right off the bat. I thought, we're
So I was
screwed.
trying. Yeah, I thought it
You
was
probably like, oh, Lord.
I thought the sports would help Chef Ed. He went 0 for 2 on sports.
Yeah, so much for watching sports. In the English alphabet, which letter comes immediately before J? I. That is correct.
I was really disappointed neither of you sang the alphabet out loud.
What is the imaginary line that divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemisphere?
This was my prized possession today because I knew this would happen.
And so I was very happy because Ben, you said it. What was your original thought?
Equator?
Yep, but then you said prime meridian, and I had to keep myself from smiling. I nodded and went to the next question.
So, good actor.
Can I ask why you changed your answer?
It was a funky worded question, and sometimes in the heat of the moment, you don't have time to think through because my strategy is to get through as many questions.
I've asked the prime meridian question 3 weeks in a row, and I switched it to equator this week.
And it tricked Chef Ed because Chef Ed said equator, and I started going to the next. I started reading the next question. And he said prime meridian. I said,
Same exact thing. Same thing.
I said, oh, so you guys are the same.
Oh God, no!
You look at your future. What are the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution collectively called? Bill of Rights. What is the only NFL team whose logo appears on only one side of the helmet?
I thought of this after.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's the Steelers.
It is the Steelers, indeed. What is the longest river in South America? The Amazon?
I was going to say the Browns. I was like, no, it's just nothing.
You got the Amazon River correctly. What is the capital city of Canada? How did you get this one?
Very good.
We
played a game there, right?
Our overseas trip my senior year, everyone goes to like Italy and Spain. We went to Canada.
Yeah, right
So
up
we
the
went to
street.
Ottawa. We got a tour of the Canadian capital. So I know.
there it is.
We went to Ottawa and Toronto.
That was a big one for you. What galaxy is Earth located in? The Milky Way. Who wrote the novel 1984? Get ready to repeat this 10 times. George Orwell.
That damn George Orwell.
This is another one where you think of modern physics. Who is known as the father of modern
you'll
physics?
kick yourself on
There's
this
not too many people's names that come to mind when it comes to like physics or science, right? Other than Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Don't talk down to me. Who is?
Albert Einstein?
I was going to say like
who?
Newton.
Okay. Sir Isaac Newton. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. What is the capital city of Hungary?
Budapest.
You got that one right. What is the only U.S. state whose name ends with the letter G? Now, this was the last one for Chef Ed, so lucky
This
for
was
him.
tricky,
He
but he
said
got it.
Kentucky, but the buzzer went off as he said it. He said, well, no, Wyoming.
I'm going to have to watch the tape back
He
on this
explained
one.
that poorly. The buzzer.
Yeah, he explained that very poorly.
As he switched his answer
I
to
will
Wyoming,
be going
the
and
buzzer
doing a
went off.
full investigation.
The buzzer went off after while he was getting ready to answer. The buzzer went off, or something like that.
Oh, he's really bad.
It felt like it was in the.
I
rule
felt
book.
like it was fine. I didn't even think twice about it.
What do you mean? He can change his answer. He changed his
It's
answer.
the same way they changed it from prime meridian and equator.
can
Right,
change
but if
his
the buzzer went off and he gave Kentucky, that would have to be his answer.
No, because he still has time to change his mind. Because
No,
you
not in the last guess. Your last guess is your last guess because you don't have any more time to work with.
Nah, that's not true. You sat up here for
Ben's
about 30
unfortunately
seconds.
right here, but I don't think
I
that's what
used that time to my
happened. Now we
advantage.
gotta listen back to it. I hate you guys.
No, he was fine with it.
You didn't even need to make this a controversy.
it's
You
not
made it a
controversial.
You made it a controversy. I never would have thought about it until you talked it out loud.
If we have to listen back and Chef Ed, after the buzzer goes off, says Kentucky, then changes to Wyoming, we have to eliminate that question, meaning Ben wins
No, we don't.
and
No,
Chef
we
Ed
don't.
loses again.
Says who?
And this would be all your fault.
ESPN Wisconsin Contest.com.
No, that's not what the contest rules say. You have
Actually, that's exactly
no,
what the
it's not.
contest
You have
rules
time.
say.
You have time to change the answer. Then the contest rules need to be updated because Ben sat up here for a good 30 seconds trying to figure out what
It
the
was his
answer.
last guess.
It was my
He
last
was
guess, so I
Well,
use
no
it to my
question.
advantage. I use the
No,
rules to my advantage.
If Ben said in the last one, which country is home to the Great Pyramids of Giza, he said Chile. What if he went Chile? Egypt.
Nope.
Egypt.
No, we would have changed it.
No.
No, hell no. You would have changed it.
It's the first answer you give after the buzzer, always.
Show me contest rules. Show me the contest rules.
Kyle.
Show me now.
Kyle.
Shut up. Show me the rules.
Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is brought to you by Geis Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geis Garage Doors has been the trusted local name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeisDoors.com. Don't think twice. Call Geis. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is brought to you by Lakeland University, Wisconsin's leader in flexible, personalized education. Whether you're just starting college, finishing your degree, or balancing work and family, Lakeland lets you earn your degree your way. Lakeland University, experience it your way. I will be doing some further investigation. JD and Fondy says Chef Ed lost. Ron and the Key says Ben wins. Stevie says Ben Brust wins. The buzzer went off before he gave Ben answer one. Ben wins. So Kyle could have got away with it. I will be doing more investigating.
I wasn't trying to get away with nothing. I want to see you do your investigating. I'm going to find the contest rules. Chef Ed, I'm fighting for you, buddy. I'm fighting for you.
Next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, seam head. I don't even know what that is.
That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB big inning at night.
Head.
I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We've got northbound 41 slowing down just before Mayfair Road all the way up past Burleigh. The southbound side now slowing down from the county line all the way to Appleton Avenue. Southbound 43 a little heavy before Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette. And then westbound 94 backing up from 27th Street to Hawley Road. Eastbound slowing down from Mitchell Boulevard to 35th. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance for rain, mostly cloudy with a low of 29. Tomorrow, a chance for showers early, then partly cloudy and warmer, a high of 61. Weather's brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wildy and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Look, it's Jake from our store in Kenosha.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Rick. Your email said you had a big surprise. Look and tell me what you see.
Wow, I see 9 perfect examples of the classic diamond solitaire engagement ring.
They're gorgeous.
These rings are exactly what people imagine when they hear the words engagement ring.
Monica, do you think it will always be like that?
Evermore.
That long?
And each of these is 3/4 of a carat.
$998.
Unbelievable. So how much do we sell them for?
That is how much we sell them for. Can we do that?
We're the largest employee-owned jewelry company in America, Rick. We can do anything we want.
But for how long?
Evermore.
People can choose any of the 9 most popular style solitaires, 3/4 of a carat, and each of them was created in the heart of a miniature star.
5 different diamond shapes, 2 colors of gold. Evermore, just $998.
Or $1498 with a 1-carat diamond center with diamonds on the side.
Learn more at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Take it home this April at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. $300 grand is on the line, and you're at bat to win your share. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your April drawing entries all count toward another prize drawing in June. It's the Base Race Game Show. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
There are not many left, but if you can get to a Milwaukee Bucks game, make Potawatomi your stop before the game to catch a shuttle to Fiserv Forum. When you purchase a drink or place a bet, you can ask for a wristband, and then you can come on the first-come, first-served shuttles by the Annex in the Sportsbook. The shuttles begin departing 1 hour and 15 minutes before the game, and return shuttles begin third quarter and run nonstop until 1 hour after the game. You can have fun before, you can have fun at the game, you can have fun after. Courtesy of Potawatomi Casino Hotel and their amazing sportsbook. Check it out. The appointment TV tonight over there. For the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox, as we went through Willson Contreras crying like a baby. Will they hit him? Will they not? Will Boston hit the Brewers? The Brewers have to respond. We're all going to find out together. But before we get to that, there is controversy right now.
I wouldn't say controversy. Shout out to Chef Ed. He tied.
On Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I want to toss it over to Alex Strofe, the rules guy, the integrity holder of this game.
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
So, for those of you that are just joining us, we had a tie, or at least we thought, in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, between contestant Chef Ed, who quite a rebound from him from late January when he scored a one spot. We thought he scored 7. Ben also finished with 7 today.
I don't know what this thought means.
Kyle, for whatever dumb reason, told Ben, yeah, so Chef Ed changed his answer after the buzzer, which we were just going to allow, Kyle, because it's Chef Ed. He scored 1 last time. He needs every point he can get. Even though the rules over at ESPNWisconsinContest.com clearly define that after the buzzer, you get 1 final answer. 1. And then in parentheses, the number 1 over at ESPNWisconsinContest.com. Here is how Chef Ed ended Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I will let you be the judge if this is a tie or a win for Ben.
What is the only U.S. state whose name ends with the letter G?
Kentucky. Oh, Wyoming.
I mean,
he said Kentucky, Wyoming.
Yeah, exactly.
It was all in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Chef
the
Ed,
feud between you and Chef Ed just got ratcheted to a whole nother level.
No, it didn't. Chef Ed tie.
He's not going to get his prize pack
because of you.
No,
because you brought it
Just
to my
like this.
attention that he broke the rules.
No, he did not.
Where's
break
Chef
the rules.
Edward? Where's Chef Edward?
Chef Edward's a winner. He's a winner. What is the only U.S. state whose name ends with the letter G?
Kentucky. Oh, Wyoming.
I mean, dude, there's a pause and a pause.
He's old, okay? He said
Oh,
Kentucky,
so now your defense, ESPNWisconsinContest.com, is that he's old?
He said
we're
Kentucky.
not ageist in the rules.
He was saying Kentucky, Wyoming. I'm sure that's a place. He said Kentucky.
Kentucky, Wyoming.
And then he said, Wyoming. He couldn't get it out quickly. We can't do that. We got to understand there has to be accommodations made for people who are a certain age. And he needed accommodation, all right?
Senior citizens discount.
Yeah. What is the only U.S. state whose name ends with the letter G?
Kentucky. Oh, Wyoming.
Oh, well, on the Carbless Talking text line is Chef Ed. Chef Ed, Kyle ruined your tie and your T-shirt victory. What do you have to say to Kyle?
No, Kyle. Ben, you're the winner. I was wrong. I was well after. First of all, I misheard the question and corrected myself, but it was well after the buzzer, so you got the victory. I lost. And the prize package means nothing to me.
Hook him. I don't want to hear this. I'm trying my best to be nice. I'm sitting here trying to fight for you here. Oh, yeah, you wait. Well, hook him. He He ain't even gonna look into it. Just get him off the line. I guess. Whatever.
Humble in defeat.
Kyle's gone to war against Chef Ed, and now he goes to war for Chef Ed. Chef Ed just goes, forget all that work Kyle was doing. I lost.
Take him off the line. Now Ben Brust got another win in victory.
Kyle, holding firm.
Can we check ESPN contest rules? There has to be a rule against being able to call in every 3 months. Like you get to call in twice a year, every 6 months. Chef Ed, you can't call back till October.
Now you can't say that.
Yes, I can. I'm getting the contest rules updated today. As a matter of fact, I'm a message them now.
Wait till they update them before you say that.
We updating them now. Don't you call back in till October, Chef Ed.
I heard Chef Ed on the Homer Hour doing Rain Man. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
What was the score? 2?
I don't remember. I think he might have gotten 2. He definitely did not set the record. Homer was saying, I think Chef Ed has participated in over 100 ESPN contests. Must have. Over 100.
I would say so.
Given all the different games we've
5 shows a day or 4 or 5 shows a day. And
I can't believe
Kyle ruined it for Chef Ed.
Michael in Brookfield, what do you got on Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Well, I called in thinking that he got the question fully asked and he should get it. Alex corrected me. But this whole nonsense, Ben, man, like, you're the head of the radio show. Your face is out there. What more do you need to stroke your ego? Just give it to Chef Ed.
Thank you.
Wow. Just give it to him.
Oh, Michael and Brookfield hitting me in the heart, which people don't think that I have. And you're right, I don't have it. Bleep Chef Ed, get smarter, get it in time, and then you win. I'm all about competition and the integrity of the rules. So, Michael, you did plead to my heart, but unfortunately I don't have one. So, Chef Ed, do better. And thank you for being honest about not getting it correct at the buzzer.
I can't believe Chef Ed
I must uphold the integrity of the game. It's been Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust since 2018.
Integrity of the game. You don't care about that. If the shoe was on the other foot, you would be sitting here talking about no. He uses Wisconsin contest rules.
That is the interesting part of this.
Oh, now what, Stro?
Had the shoe been on the other foot, you would have said, well, I corrected it right away. I got it right. I didn't hear him right.
I ain't gonna argue. I mean, you know I would have done that. I know it too.
Chef Ed is a better man than I thought he was in the
official ruling.
Humble in defeat.
That's incredible.
Humble in defeat.
The gavel,
Judge Strofe.
Your Honor.
Please rise.
I ain't rising for nothing.
Please rise. Oh, your fate is at stake. You better rise.
Oh, my fate.
Hold him in contempt, Your Honor.
You will respect me in my courtroom. Please rise.
Who's your bailiff?
Please rise. Brad is.
Yeah, he's soft.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow. Brad, you might have to hit him in the face.
That's right.
You know what?
And the victory is getting to his head.
Yeah, it really
he beat Chef Ed by 1 point.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
He's taking a victory.
You know what? I take the loss.
There it is.
I take the loss.
There it is. He said he's
Wait, no, I take the tie, man.
Yeah, take the tie.
I take the tie. No, I take the tie. I meant to say we tie. He gets the prize pack.
All right.
I take the tie.
All right. Clothing the whole.
Do you accept my plea offer?
It's not what I was going to offer, so yeah, that works.
I'll take it. There it is.
5, 5, and 4.
Maybe it was Michael in Brookfield who got to my heart.
Good.
I'm not the Tin Man after all, I swear.
Being a dad softened you up a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm clapping for a tie. This feels gross.
Well, you tied.
Can't believe I gave in to that.
You tied Chef Ed. That's embarrassing.
Jonah in Port Washington, I find it laughable that Ben is using the integrity of the game as his excuse when he's been caught cheating multiple times.
Frank Kaminsky joins us on the Yuengling guest hotline, but before we do that, I got to tell you that you can get $4.99 Screamin' Sicilian Thin and Crispies and OG Screamins at Piggly Wiggly. That's $4.99. That's a hell of a price for an amazing product over at Palermo's. They make the best pizzas, and they put it in the local grocer's freezer for you to go and get the delicious pizzas that they make right here in Wisconsin with whole milk mozzarella. The over-the-top flavor of Screamin' Sicilian is amazing. And then the amount of toppings you get all mixed together, whether it's the Thin and Crispy or the OG Screamin', $4.99 at Screamin' Sicilian and Thin and Crispy at Piggly Wiggly. Frank Kaminsky joins us next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
What is used to measure the loudness of sound?
It's a meter.
You're so close. Go to the D,
Decimeters.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43, we've got backups from just before Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette interchange and onto the high-rise bridge. We got westbound 94 slowing down just west of 27th Street all the way to Holly Road. The eastbound side is backing up just through the Stadium interchange to 35th. Northbound on 41, we've got backups before Mayfair Road all the way up past Burleigh. Southbound is backing up from just before Good Hope Road all the way to Appleton Avenue. Planning a project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a HELOC from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, chance for rain, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 29. Tomorrow, a chance of showers early, then partly cloudy and warmer, a high of 61. Weather is brought to you by Lakeland Resort. Spring is here. Escape to Lakeland Resort in the Geneva Lakes region. Enjoy lakeside dining, golf, spa, and more. Plan your getaway at lakelandresort.com. Everything's better at the lake. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Hack yeah! It's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Stroh for Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 2 in Brookfield, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, to buy my fiance's dream engagement ring. You don't become Wisconsin's most trusted and respected name in diamonds on accident. Robert Hack Diamonds has been in Wisconsin for almost 80 years, serving the Milwaukee area and all of the state with top-notch customer service and all the help you need along the way. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew I got the girl right, but I wanted to get the diamond right too, and Robert Hack Diamonds made sure that happened. If you're looking to take that next step just like I did, there's only one place to go. That's Robert Hack Diamonds, 3 locations in the Milwaukee area. Tell them I sent you. And whether you, like me, have no idea what you're doing or have a really good idea of what you're doing, go to the best in Wisconsin. You want that day to be special and you want that ring to be special. They created my fiance's dream engagement ring, and they can create yours too. Visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com, or in Greenfield or Brookfield. And just like me, you'll leave that store saying, heck yeah, because of Robert Hack Diamonds.
You've always been competitive, at work, in the gym, even with your kids. But lately you feel off. Workouts take longer to recover from. Your drive just isn't there. You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back the energy to being dad again. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace, and April is the perfect time to reset your home for the long run. And Universal Windows Direct makes that decision so easy. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. Plus, you'll get 24 months with no payments and no interest. They're also offering a $500 bonus off your next home improvement project. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
At Saturn Lounge, we know. If your marketing actually worked, you would know. Your website would perform. Your storytelling would inspire. Your campaigns would deliver leads that become sales. You wouldn't need a report to tell you. Visit SaturnLounge.com today. When marketing works, it shows.
Find it, buy it, ride it. Find it, buy it, ride it.
Find a bike, buy a bike, ride a bike. Friday noon to 8, Saturday 10 to 8, and Sunday 11 to 5 at State Fair Park inside the Expo Center.
Visit BikeExpoSale.com for details. Admission is free.
National Player of the Year, Wisconsin legend Frank Kaminsky joins KBN on the Yuengling Legends Line. National Player of the Year.
Charging inside against Kaminsky and blocked away.
Wisconsin legend.
I think he is one of the top players in the country that I've ever coached, for sure.
And the guy who carried Ben's college career.
I think that really showed at some points during the second half.
Frank Kaminsky joins KBN.
You were annoying to play with.
You really were.
On the Yuengling Legends Line. Yuengling, America's oldest brewery. Now available in Wisconsin.
Frank, are you really going to laugh at that every single time?
I mean, I'm funny, aren't I? I make myself laugh.
Congratulate. Oh, yeah. From Alex Strofe.
Fat finger. Sorry, Frank.
Oh, sorry, Frank. Like me. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe on the show, joined by Frank Kaminsky. Frank, the NIL world is outrageous. I think you had a very interesting tweet. After College Game Day spoke, I think you had put it as, we need to find a way to enjoy players at a school for a certain amount of time, but also get them what they're due in terms of money. Now, that's a good statement. What's your solution?
I'm not a solutions-based guy. I just come up with I'm like Steve Jobs. I'll just say something and let somebody else figure it out.
So you
I have no idea.
800-990-3776. Hit us on how to fix college basketball for Frank Kaminsky. Great job.
Well, I mean, there's got to be a way.
There's
got to be a way. There is no. It's an impossible way to do it, but somebody has to have the cojones to step up here and at least attempt to do something, because this is out of control. And there will always be the two sides of the argument. The people who are always arguing that, if somebody's willing to pay someone, they should get as much money as they can if somebody's willing to pay for it. Yes, I understand that. But also at the same time, you don't want to destroy the product. I know the ratings are up probably with TV and all that stuff.
They were
and that's
up
all
majorly.
good and that's all good and fine and dandy. And that's how the money is driven. But also at the same time, like, there's got to be something here. Like, there's got to be something that can be done. Like, you average 3 points and 3 rebounds and you're going to go into the transfer portal because you think you're going to get like this massive pay bump. Like, for every person it's helping, like there's a negative reaction in which it's hurting someone else. And I guess that's just the way it goes. But when you have 300 and whatever NCAA Division I basketball programs, like, and the portal opens 20 minutes after the national championship game ends and there's 8,000 kids in there, it's like, all right, this is getting to be a little bit too much.
Would you have stayed at Wisconsin the entire 4 years in the NIL era?
I mean, it's an impossible question to answer because
Wisconsin, no.
It
You would have
is.
been
No,
at
it is.
Duke,
It
Michigan.
is.
You would have been
For
somewhere.
a double or triple.
Yeah. If Blackwell was getting, I don't know, $1 million to $2 million, then that means you're getting $4 to $7 million. You were the national player. You would have found a way to do a 5th year.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, it's impossible to know.
It's okay to say, Frank.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. And this is the thing that I have a massive issue with. And I hear about this all the time because I have people, scouts and people who I'm close with in the NBA that message me because, they go to these tournaments and they go to these games to scout. And it's the agents now sitting in the crowds at games. And the second that their player has a good game, they start asking for more money. They start sourcing them to other programs. They start basically going behind, and I guess that's how agents work. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be finding you the most amount of money. But like, players asking for more money after they have a good game, like, Ben, you remember after our game at Illinois our sophomore year where I had like 19 or 20 on the road and we won, would I have called my agent after that game and been like, you need to find me more money? Like,
You wouldn't have, but he would have done it.
But yeah, but that's my point. Like, now you have the kids playing, hey, I played good. I'm only making $200,000 this year. Like, you need to pay me more money this season. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, there has to be some sort of guidelines that prevent at least some of this stuff, because you're doing players a disservice in some way, shape, or form, because now you're basically conditioning everybody to, you are strictly playing for money and using this for your own gain and your own platform. So then there's going to be years in college basketball where it's just people doing self-serving things and trying to play as good as they possibly can and getting individual stats so that they can get more money. And that's what that happens a lot in professional sports. And I don't want to see that happen in college sports, because that's not what it was about for me. I just wanted to win. I scored points, I got rebounds, I blocked shots, I did all that stuff, but that was all in the service of winning. There were games where I could have scored a lot more points, and I didn't, because the game asked for me to pass the ball. I was getting double teamed and it was time to pass. Like, That's just the way that basketball is played, and I don't want to see it become an individualistic showcase for talent to get more money. I think that's a problem, and that's a place it could head.
Well, until the NIL enigma is solved, this is unfortunately the world they have to live in. And if you're Greg Gard, do you think that this is his recent approaches last couple of years the best way to build a team? Or if you were the head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers, how would you go about building a team that allows them to maybe push it further down in the tournament than we've experienced last couple of years?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know, because it'd be hard for me. And I think in that video, John Calipari said it, is that like when relationships become transactional, that's always been difficult for me in my career as a basketball player. Like I want to be able to walk into a place and know I'm building towards something. I've always felt that's when I've been at my best, is when I know like the steps it's taken to get somewhere. If there was just, 7 or 8 guys each year making a pit stop at my school, it'd be very difficult for me to do. So at the end of the day, it comes down to money and getting the best possible players you can with the budget that you have, and trying to bring them in on campus as soon as possible and making things gel, which is very difficult to do in 1 year. That's why, if it was me coaching, I feel like there's a marketplace out there for coaches that are willing to recruit high-level high school kids, like the good 4-star recruits that probably aren't one and dones, and keep them on campus for 2 or 3 years. Because then you get some sort of good nucleus of players that are building towards something together, instead of just, Michigan, you saw it this year, like they slapped together a bunch of really good transfers that it seemed nobody else wanted, and it all worked out. But to me, that's going to be a rarer example of how to do things. I think when you build things from the ground up and you have some sort of identity, that's how you continue to have sustained success. But it's just a totally different era than I'm used to. Like, I don't know what it's like being in a college building in the NIL era on a day-to-day basis. Like, I don't know how that goes. So it's impossible for me to know, but I know that if I was coaching, I'd want to do the best I can to get the most out of the players that I have, and want people that want to be there, not people that are using us for a platform to go get themselves more money. That would be a big issue with me. And I think Ben knows that. Like, I never played basketball for money. I just loved winning, and I love what the sport meant. So for me, if the sport just becomes about money, then honestly, I'd stop watching it as much as I do, and it wouldn't feel as special as it does right now to me.
So do you fault John Blackwell at all for transferring after 3 seasons?
You can't, because that's the times. And like, I've seen a lot of stuff that, he didn't have any high school scholarship offers out of high school to high major programs, and Wisconsin took a chance on him and developed. But like, at the end of the day, you never know if John's going to be, anything at the next level. You never know how much money he's going to make. You don't know if he's going to get a chance in the NBA. You don't know if he's going to be a two-way guy, a drafted guy, have a good career in Europe. You never know that. So I'll never fault someone for going out and getting what they're worth, while their value is probably as high as it's going to be for a long time. It sucks. At the end of the day, it sucks, because he's a very good basketball player, and he's been there for 3 years, and that's a guy you want to rally behind and see him finish his career there. But at the end of the day, he's got to do what's best for him and his family. So it's just unfortunate that that's the situation. And, we're not one of those schools that can afford to overpay guys to stay on campus, but that's just reality. And, I hope he gets what he wants. But my issue, and I will say this with the whole topic, is, we're now forcing, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids to basically justify their decisions and doing this stuff, when at the end of the day, it's the adults in the room still driving the ship. And, for him, I saw some of it to say, you want to go compete for national championships, you want to go do all this stuff, that's fine. But at the end of the day, the people advising them are the ones that are making the money. And so it's always going to be a financially motivated decision. So don't tell the kids to say something that isn't true. I don't know if that's the case, with John and all this stuff, but I see it with other kids. It's like, I'm going to go try to chase, winning or all this stuff. It's like, you're trying to go get more money, and that's fine. You only have an X amount of years to do it, but just be honest with yourself and be open and live with the results of that. Because that's, if I would have done something like that, I would have just put it out there. Hey, I got offered more money to go somewhere else, and I don't know how much money I'm going to make in the future. That's just reality.
I couldn't have said it any better when it came to the John Blackwell situation. If he's mocked anywhere from 40 to 65 in mock drafts, he doesn't know if he's going to make it. You got to maximize your earning potential. Frank, thanks for the time. We will talk to you on Thursday. I don't know if that's our last one on the Yuengling Legends Line series, but if it is, we look forward to it.
Sounds good. I'll see you Thursday.
That's Frank Kaminsky, National Player of the Year. Needs a solution.
I got a solution. You and Frank, y'all, the big faces around Wisconsin.
I don't have any money.
Cash. I better go do events, do fundraisers.
He lives in Arizona. He's got a kid. We got lives.
Guess what we have? We have alumni associations all over the
U.S. We
U.S.
have Ted Kellner.
Well, see, you can't just depend on Ted. We got more people. Y'all got to give more money, more money, more money.
You know I don't have anything to give. Brad, I'm not. Brad, why are you looking at Brad?
I have given my $7 to the Wisconsin.
I don't know why you're looking at me that whole damn time. That's crazy.
You go out there. Brad did help.
I'm an investment guy. I need to see a product before I invest.
Brad said, I just ain't investing in anything.
If you're looking to grow in 2026, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club in the Madison area or New Berlin. We'll be there for the 100-meter swim in the decathlon between Strofe and Kyle Wallace, the one-on-one basketball game. I can't wait to see these two do some things at the Princeton Club. And on Saturday, I'm going with my wife, dropping off the kid. She's got her tennis lessons coming up. It has something for everyone is my overall message that you need to know about the Princeton Club. Find your better tomorrow today and join the Princeton Club, because if you have a healthy body, you have a strong foundation to grow in 2026, and they'll help you achieve that at the Princeton Club.
He took it too far.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
After break, I'm going to tell y'all what he whispered in my ear.
The commentary between these two that I get to eavesdrop on is
And you can share this one?
I can.
On the other side.
Get the
forget this
pretzels
time.
out of your mouth if you're going on the air.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
Jason's being a better friend than you.
Well, that's not surprising, is it? Is it?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Cardless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Cardless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
This is Coach Greg Gard. Strong teams succeed with the right partners. Bank CMG works closely with Wisconsin business owners, offering local insight, modern tools, and honest guidance you can trust. They take the time to understand your goals and help you build something sustainable. Whether you're managing cash flow, planning for growth, or navigating change, having the right banking partner matters. When your business matters, your bank should too. BankCMG.com.
Put Brewers weekends back on your schedule when the Crew take on the Nationals April 10th through the 12th. Collect a new Mish trading card bobblehead for the first 25,000 fans on Saturday the 11th, courtesy of Toyota. Then reserve Sunday for a full day of family fun. Kids can run the bases, get autographs, and the first 5,000 kids get a Brewers wiffle ball set, courtesy of Joy. Plus, it's a kids cheer free Sunday. Grab your seat at brewers.com/tickets.
Homer here for Window Nation. Spring has arrived and it'll be a great time to open your windows and... Wait, your windows won't open easily? They leak when it rains? They have cracked glass? They need repainting again? It's time to talk with the pros at Window Nation and put an end to your window problems. Getting top quality custom fit windows from Window Nation, easy and affordable. Right now, during the More You Buy, the More You Save sale, save up to 50% off all your windows. Plus, you could get them with 0% interest financing for 5 years. As a proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers, book a consultation and ask how you could score a pair of Brewers tickets. During uncertain times, one of the best investments you can make is your home. Experts report that windows retain 80% of their value. With Window Nation, you'll get windows that easily slide open and close, won't leak when it's rainy or windy, and are maintenance free. Put an end to your window problems now. Save big with Window Nations. The more you buy, the more you save. Visit windownation.com to book a consultation.
Burkhart
Burkhardt Sporting Goods in New Berlin is the baseball lover's destination, with a massive state-of-the-art indoor training facility featuring hit tracks with precision analytics, a huge open turf area, and all the best training equipment you need. So get in here and get ready to get better. And we'll help you with this special offer. Buy 20 batting cage credits for $30. That's 25% off. This is Brian Burkhardt, and if you love baseball and softball like we do, you can't beat Burkhardt. 153rd and National. If you plan on draining buzzer beaters, the place to start is Burkhardt, where you'll find a great selection of residential basketball hoops from the best brand, Gorilla. We'll handle the installation and take care of everything to make it easy from start to finish. And right now when you buy from Burkhardt, standard hoop installation is half price. You can't beat that. This is Brian Burkhardt, and when you love basketball like we do, you can't beat Burkhardt.
At Big Fish Contracting, we want every home project to be a good story worth sharing. That's why we as a team aim to exceed your expectations. We can improve any aspect of your home. Everything from a complex remodel to the essential roof, gutters, siding, and windows. Integrity, humility, and kindness are why we've grown in southeastern Wisconsin for the last 2 decades. Visit bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Bank CMG has been a great place for our family's local banking in Wisconsin. They have business banking as well, growing year over year, investing in local communities. You'll see Bank CMG supporting all those high schools in their areas, and also giving back to the community. And I love them for many reasons, but they also, not only from the investment in the community, not only from the banking services they provide, but I hopped on the all-in-one loan that they provide as well, which, as I put money in my account, the interest goes down as my principal goes down, saving thousands on interest. It's an amazing product that I've introduced so many to. It may feel too good to be true, right? You're thinking, oh, that's talk to them, learn about it. And I promise, when you understand what that all-in-one loan can do for you, if it fits your situation, you're going to want to do it. BankCMG.com. Stop in. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Kyle, what happened between you and Stroh?
Stroh's outrageous. He's taking this whole decathlon thing too serious. I'm sitting here, yes.
Are you shocked?
I mean, he's in my ear talking about, I'm going to destroy you, punk. I'm going to beat you up in basketball. I'm just going to post you up. You know what? I'm going to break your ankle, and you're going to be walking down the aisle with crutches. I'm
he
like,
said what?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, like
what? No, you're going to put him in one of those like one-legged scooter thingies.
Now, why would you do? I said, now why would you do?
Down the aisle.
Now, Kyle's the liar. I never once said I was going to post him up.
Okay, I don't know what you said. You said break ankle, and I said that's completely
disrespectful. I said I'm going to cross you up, and to the point where you're going to break both your ankles, and you're going to be crushing down the aisle.
I have a bad feeling that when you cross him up, you're going to break your ankle and he's going to break his. You're both going to break your ankles.
Don't say that.
The first crossover that breaks both the offense and defensive players' ankles.
Baby girl is going to hurt everybody if something bad happens to me. I'm just telling you how it is right now.
Wait till you hear how the Milwaukee Brewers are rolling out against the Red Sox in 2 minutes. It's fascinating. Don't go anywhere.
Right about at Capitol and Highway 100, there's an incident going on that they had some roads closed. Westbound Capitol, to be more specific, is where I'm seeing the delays. But they've also got the off-ramps from 41 to Capitol Drive closed from both directions. So just be careful with that. We've got northbound backing up as usual because of the construction anyways, just north of Swan Boulevard all the way up to Capitol Drive. Traffic is brought to you by IKEA Oak Creek. Turn your dream kitchen into reality during the IKEA Dream Kitchen event, now through April 21st. Save 10% on kitchen cabinets, appliances, and more. Visit IKEA Oak Creek or IKEA.us today. Weather's brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com. Weather's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit InfinityExteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
An uninspired, cookie-cutter trade show booth is unlikely to move the needle.
Picture this. Lights, motion, energy, engagement. A space so bold it stops people mid-step.
That's what the award-winning team at Captivate Exhibits has been delivering for over 30 years.
From high-impact trade show exhibits to immersive lobbies, history walls, and culture-driven interiors, Captivate transforms ordinary square footage into unforgettable brand experiences.
Get started today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
Wisconsin, let's keep this simple. If you've been patiently waiting for Yuengling to finally make its way here, thanks for hanging in there. If you believe a beer tastes even better after shoveling the driveway, mowing the lawn, or putting in an honest day's work, well, you're our kind of people. Wisconsin, it's finally here. Yuengling, oldest brewery in America, family owned and operated for 6 generations, and now officially in Wisconsin. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
414
Ben's haircut. Wow. Ben like he's 10. Mohawk Ben. Mohawk Ben. Mohawk Ben. Mohawk Ben. He was a skater boy. He said, see you later, boy. Oh,
all right. I get it. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe was like, no one's laughing at me, so this is fun. 800-990-3776 is the Carbus Talking text line. So, I had to follow up with my hairdresser this morning, because last time we had this discussion on the air, you see those spots on my head?
Oh, yeah, they spotting all right.
Oh, right. I'm trying to be vulnerable. I don't need you to.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to be real.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, so last time I came back with a haircut, the guys were saying you got some balder spots. And then I said, yeah, there's even a burner account on Twitter named Ben Brust Hairline.
Wow. It be going in.
And she goes, well, I said you had a slight recession, but that's an industry term. I didn't say you have a receding hairline.
Oh, wow.
I was like, and that's supposed to make me feel better?
Yeah, I mean,
she's just trying to massage out any issues.
Oh, don't do this to Ben. Don't do this to him. YouTube, the hairline guy gonna have a new picture. Gotta have a new profile pic.
Is it getting worse?
Yeah, it's getting.
So at this angle, right?
Yep. How many?
Like, see how like
all the way back to your ear.
See how right there?
Yeah, that's a whole.
It's like
that's
a big zigzag.
That's 6 inches from the widow's peak to the corner on each side.
Ben, you know our buddy Jim Rutledge from Jim, Matt, and Molly?
No. When it grows out, I can cover the spots.
Ben. So he had a little bit of a hair loss problem for several years, and finally he made the grown-up decision.
I ain't bald on the back of my head like he was.
He made the grown-up decision to say it ain't working anymore.
Hey, put it on Brad. Brad's got some spots too.
Yeah, mine's receding as well.
Yeah,
my hair is thick though. Where it is, it's very thick. That's the problem. It grows at a very.
Get it off me, Strofe! Damn it!
Ben's hair is not only receding, but it's thinning.
It looks like
problem.
it's thinning.
No. It's not thinning. It's just always been thin.
Oh, so you're predisposed to even lose it more then?
Why did you let her?
This is cyberbullying, Strofe.
Why did you let her cut your size down like that?
There has to be a strategy.
Where,
to
here?
minimize.
Yeah, she made you bald, naked.
she's a very nice lady, and I think she does a great job. She's working with what she's got, and that's lack thereof.
She gave you a grown man mohawk. You too old to be walking around with a mohawk.
Well, I don't get the mohawk
Bro,
thing.
look at the top of your head. It literally looks like a mohawk, especially with the widow's peak where it's more hair on top and whatever gel you did to it. It literally looks like a mohawk. It goes shoo, a landing strip.
That's crazy.
I think that's crazy. Right. I think it's time to
go to YouTube if you can at ESPN Milwaukee and ESPN Madison. I haven't opened up YouTube because I'm scared of the comments. Are they bad? Are they mean?
No.
Are they?
I feel like you've had worse haircuts. I don't know if that's supposed to make you feel better.
Thanks,
or
Brad.
Wow, he has that worse haircut.
There was one where it was literally nothing but skin up until like the top third of his skull.
And you went to
At least you've got some stubble of hair along the side.
It's when you went to like a new lady or something like that?
No, it's been the same one.
Oh.
But the one time it was really, really bad is when I told her what to do. I was like, go a little shorter. Go a little shorter. Go a little shorter there. And I was like, after. And then I got made fun of by you guys. So
Ronaldo, and it just
the Cristiano Ronaldo one.
Remember that?
Yes, when I kept telling her to take the line up my head, and she was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah. It's what I normally do."
Now that
I came back, and it was all the way up here.
So how do you guys cope with this? Because obviously I have long, luxurious hair. And my hairline is How
do I cope with it?
How do you cope with your hairline? Your hair is
getting
receding.
old. You just
to lose
you
your
find
hair?
other ways to give yourself self-confidence.
Papa Wallace got a full head of hair.
As long as my wife loves me, then what does it matter?
Okay, yeah. I mean, what you gonna say? Oh, Ben, grow more hair. Like,
Strofe, this is seriously getting outrageous.
What do you mean? It's the focal point. They have pills for that.
No, but he's changed it to the fact that my nose and my mouth aren't even on the screen. It's just going to be my
top of your head. I mean, it's hard to live.
Jonathan Gannon, handshake, Ben's hair.
Oh, yeah. They zoom that hair too.
You gotta shave that hair.
Yeah, it might.
It just needs to grow back out.
You should take ownership of it. Yeah. Empower yourself.
Go bald.
Make you have the decision. Don't let your hair make the decision.
Oh my gosh, the way you just bend your head down like that again. Don't turn your head a little bit to the right. To the right.
No, you're right.
You're right. That was my right.
I'm sorry.
Don't you be yelling at me.
Yeah, I can see where it's thinning out. It's getting even more thin because the hair is like dissipating. It's
you must be moisturizing because I'm seeing light reflecting off of it, which is a good sign for your skin.
Yeah, you need
Not
to
a good sign for your hair.
You know
but
what
for your skin.
So Ben does sales here, right? So he opens up partnerships with great partners.
Yes.
He needs
Turkish Airlines.
You need you need to get what Brian Urlacher got.
Yeah,
that would be good.
I mean, on billboards all over.
Yeah,
hair plugs, right? Is that what
hair
called?
plugs or something. They say they got pills and stuff like that. You just
Strofe, seriously, enough before I come beat you up.
Why did you beat me up?
Because you're zooming in on my head right now.
The way
We're talking about your head.
The way you talked about
you
his
did this
head.
to me.
Yeah, that's very true. There's a whole promo going saying, "Oh, you look like Lloyd Christmas." Promo. There's running talking about that man's head. So I'm just saying, poor guy.
I just received a picture on the personal talk and text line. It is Alex Strofe and his father.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't have a lot of hair.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh,
You're not on the text.
Oh, no.
Why did I take a picture with my father?
A lot of times in your life, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my dad in a year.
Well, okay.
It's an old picture on Facebook.
So your dad's bald?
No. My dad has hair.
By the way, now it's just zoomed in on my face. You stop paying attention.
How does it feel, though, Ben? So when you go there, you know your hair is going away. What do you say to yourself?
Oh, man. Nick, you get it. I'm not answering that question, Kyle.
No, I'm curious. I'm very
Nick in the 608. Of course, Ben has hair that is thin. Did you see his living conditions in Lithuania?
Oh, that's that pee-pee bed. Maybe you got poison.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to move past all of this and not let it affect me. Because last time...
Bro, hold on. Somebody created a whole page about your hairline on social media, and let me tell you, they be going in on Ben ass, and me too. They be going in. Like, Ben's hairline, I really want to know who it is.
I know. It's actually impressive.
They are so good at going in on Kyle Brust Nortman, and then with Ben Brust, he be roasted. roasting.
I know.
And there's nothing you can do because it's Ben's hairline.
I know.
It's
It's
messed
clever.
up. It's crazy. Cyberbullying is wild. Next level.
This is what I want to make sure that everyone knows, because we spent a good portion of our conversation today talking about Willson Contreras complaining about getting hit by the Milwaukee Brewers all these times over the last however many years, 24 times by the Brewers, 6 by Woodruff. You guys haven't looked on social media, have you?
You told me not to.
I told you not to. How many times did we do this last year? Where we were like, wait, that's who they're putting out there? That's the lineup that Pat Murphy, the 2-time NL Manager of the Year, at that point, 1-time NL Manager of the Year, is putting out there against Garrett Crochet, one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. Strofe, have you seen this yet?
I have not seen the lineup yet. The only thing I am aware of is Gary Sanchez is in the lineup but not catching.
Brandon Lockridge is in left field leading off.
The big lot.
Do you remember when they acquired him for Nestor Cortez?
Yeah, we were
I don't even know if he was on the playoff roster.
I couldn't recall. I don't remember.
If he was just out there to pinch run.
Yeah, not impactful.
Then William Contreras. Luis Rengifo is batting third.
Batting third.
Yes.
Wait, no Bryce today?
Gary Sanchez is batting fourth.
Big Bat Sanchez.
Yeah,
Joey Ortiz is batting fifth.
Wait, is Yelly
I'm telling you, man,
is
this
Yelly
is
not
crazy.
playing today? He must not be.
Dixon, your designated hitter for your Milwaukee Brewers is? Come on.
Jake
Yelich?
Bauer?
Nope.
Well, don't. Wait a minute. Who did we just get? No, it wouldn't be the outfielder we just got because he's.
Did anybody say Jake Bowers?
I did.
Nope.
DH.
You were on the right track.
It's the guy that we just got.
Luis Matos.
Luis Matos.
Who? Brad.
We got him for cash considerations a week ago. Just a week ago.
How are we sending cash to anybody, by the way?
Cash considerations, considering based off how well he plays. He's DHing.
He's DHing. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sal Frelick, Blake Perkins.
What?
David Hamilton.
Wait a minute. So you
that's disrespectful for Sal to be that low.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me Garrett Mitchell, who's raking right now,
Garrett Mitchell, Christian Yelich, and Bryce Turang
all out and against their best pitcher,
and without Andrew Vaughn being hurt and Jackson Chourio being hurt. I honestly think today Murphy said, "Here's my 9 guys, and we're gonna pick out of a hat to see where they are batting."
These were the lineups last year that would score like 18 runs.
Ain't that the
Yeah, they
truth?
take advantage.
Yes, Stevie, I know Crochet's lefty. If that's the case, Rengifo shouldn't be batting third as a lefty.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the enforcer lineup, just in case there is a brouhaha. It's the only thing I can think of.
Great use of brouhaha.
I don't know if this is the enforcer lineup. This is
No. Remember, every time we did this last year, they would win or somehow score 5 or more runs, sometimes 7. Crochet is unbelievable. If Murphy in this lineup does it with Mizorowski, I'll be at a loss. I literally will be at a loss for words. And you're telling me, Brad, that ESPN.com had this team as 11th based off of fun? What about unpredictability of whoever's going to bring in the freaking lineup each day?
Are you not
This is
entertained?
fascinating.
Are you not entertained?
And the great thing about it is they're so good that I want to watch it because I want to see these guys scrap. Right?
Just to be clear, I did say William Contreras batting second. That's like the only thing that makes sense in all of this. As Ryan from Iguanago chimed in. Stevie as well. I guess Rengifo does switch hit. I did get that wrong.
Well, I'm trying to figure out.
But either way, he's batting third against Crochet. Like, what are we doing?
Well,
he was batting 8th for the Angels last year.
Well, I'm trying to figure out Luis Matos. When we got him last week, none of us really thought much about it.
It was kind of
no. You don't have to. He's gonna be amazing today.
It was a footnote transaction.
Yeah,
it was a transaction because they've had some injuries.
They were gonna trade him, and then we decided to get him for cash. Or they're gonna cut him. Excuse me.
Again, stop thinking about it.
Okay,
just embrace it.
I know it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I have all the confidence in the world that we're going to go out there, we're going to score 8 runs today again, and we're going to find a way to
in the world.
They're going to get to him early because Crochet going to be out there. He's going to say, "Oh, no yelling."
He's gonna, you know, what he's going to do. He's going to relax.
Yeah, he's going to relax.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Pat's trying to do.
Mind games.
Usually, isn't it a day game after a night game where you rest your guys? It's not usually back-to-back day games, and especially against a better pitcher, you want to put your best guys out there. But I guess everybody's great.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw the lineup, I was like, "Is this the lineup where, like, on the infield, the guy's fastest? If just in case Mizorowski loses a pitch and it happens to hit Willson Contreras,
the enforcers.
I mean, Gary Sanchez is at first base. I don't know if he can get over there.
But he is a big body.
He's a big body.
He is a big body. So maybe that is the
He's the guy you
enforcer
want
just
as your
in case.
backup.
Yeah, but who's that second today?
I believe Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton's moving over. Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. David Hamilton. All right. That's, it's
in Murphy we
This
trust.
is crazy.
If they get on base, they're going to be able to run a little bit.
Not if Gary's on there.
I mean, Gary's duty is to hit them deep. Hit them deep.
Yeah.
Tell me this isn't entertaining. Tell me Murph doesn't have all of us just on the edge of our seat for everything.
I bet you're going to be a lot of stolen bases today, though. They get on base, they're running. They're going to run. Nonstop. Got to. Apply pressure. Make Gary feel uncomfortable in the mind. Make him think about throwing over to first base, looking to third base, looking to second. Make him not be locked in and focused because you have speed.
It's going to be fun. Just like it was fun when Kyle found out that he was going to get married this summer.
Oh, my goodness. KBN Nation, when you're getting married, the ring matters. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I, we went to Paul's Jewelers for our wedding bands. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. And what I love is they have lab grown. They have natural diamonds. They have great pricing as well. And also, it comes with a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted at any time. So this is why I love working with Mitch and his team at Paul's Jewelry, because the entire process was completely stress-free. And y'all know me, I love a good deal, and they have great deals, but incredible diamonds. They took me into the lab. He showed me all the ways that they can make it, how they can cook up the different gold. And y'all, wait till I get to debut my custom ring. Ooh, gold with diamonds. I cannot wait, because not only are diamonds a girl's best friend, they also your boy's best friend as well. And on top of that, you can unlock the hidden value in your jewelry drawer, as they have a special coming up with their spring cleaning event that is 3 days only, from April 13th to April 15th at Paul's Jewelers in West Allis from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. It is going to be a great time to clean out your closet and receive money for your donation. So go ahead and visit Paul's Jewelers today in West Allis, because you won't be disappointed, because they are making memories.
This is going to be so fun tonight. Brewers Red Sox is now must watch. It's must watch. Next.
See the best of ESPN Milwaukee by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
What the hell happened to your hair? What do you mean? Yeah, the front is fine, but you look like Lloyd Christmas in the back.
Right there, just stay still. Oh my God, YouTube.
ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
We do have an issue on Capitol Drive right about at 41. Westbound Capitol Drive is closed for some police activity. They also have the off-ramps to Capitol Drive from 41 closed as well. So try and stay away from that area if you can. It's going to be slow on 41 past that scene anyway, so just be extra careful. Southbound 43 backing up from Locust all the way down through the Marquette. And then on westbound 94 backing up from 27th Street all the way to Holly Road. Eastbound from about 70th Street to 35th. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, chance of rain, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 29. Tomorrow, a chance for showers early, then partly cloudy and warmer, a high of 61. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Laziga on 94.5 ESPN.
You may know someone with multiple sclerosis, but you may not know what their day-to-day reality is really like. MS affects nearly 1 million people in the U.S., impacting far more than mobility. MS can affect vision, thinking, energy, and daily life, often in ways others don't see or understand. This MS Awareness Week, take a moment to learn more, share what you learn, and be a champion for people living with MS. Learn more at nationalmssociety.org/awareness.
Looking for a better spot for your next team outing or client meeting? Welcome to Veer North, Milwaukee's upscale sports bar, designed for more than just game day. It's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strofe. Veer North, located on Milwaukee's east side, your go-to for catching the big game, happy hour, or your next group outing. This is more than your average sports bar. Elevated food, craft cocktails, and a modern atmosphere. Perfect for off-site meetings and entertaining clients. And when the game's on, you've got the best seat in the house. Veer North, Milwaukee's east side destination for business and game day alike.
Take it home this April at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. $300,000 is on the line, and you're at bat to win your share. Just play with your rewards card for entries, prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your April drawing entries all count toward another prize drawing in June. It's the Base Race Game Show. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Amy Simonson is the IT administrator with Professional Services Group. They had business technology from a not-so-supportive vendor. Not anymore. They switched to James Imaging Systems.
They come in as a partner. They want to help you. They want to make your business successful.
Including your James Imaging Systems sales representative.
He's always there when I need him. It's always like, what can I do to help you?
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner with great people and more value.
The value is we have the right equipment in the right place. We're getting reliable, consistent service when we need it.
Amy, your advice for other Wisconsin businesses?
I would definitely say contact James Imaging. They are very helpful and knowledgeable and will put you in the right place.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation. Call 262-781-7700, 262-781-7700, or visit jamesimaging.com.
Put Brewers weekends back on your schedule when the Crew take on the Nationals April 10th through the 12th. Collect a new Miss trading card bobblehead for the first 25,000 fans on Saturday the 11th, courtesy of Toyota. Then reserve Sunday for a full day of family fun. Kids can run the bases, get autographs, and the first 5,000 kids get a Brewers wiffle ball set, courtesy of Joy. Plus, it's a kids cheer free Sunday. Grab your seat at brewers.com/tickets.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
What's more frustrating than pain, your knees, hips, your shoulders, or your back? Nothing. That's why when QC Kinetics gives you your life back, a pain-free life, no inflammation, no pain, doing the things you want to do, you're going to be so thankful that you called this number. They are the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. They're going to use cellular treatments to get down to the root core of that pain in your joints. Doesn't matter what it's from either. Could be an old injury, could be arthritis. QC Kinetics has the tools for you. So I don't care if this is your second, your third, or your fourth opinion. It's an opinion you need to have. QC Kinetics, it gives you a free consultation, free opinion. You're going to learn something when you talk to their medical professionals, and you're going to be stunned, just like I was, on how amazing QC Kinetics is and all the tools in their toolkit. So don't wait any longer. Give them a call today and start living your pain-free life. QC Kinetics can be reached at 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
And I still have a torn labrum in my hip. You think they help with that?
Oh, yeah. QC Kinetics. Come on now. Nation's leader, Ben.
40,000 individuals. Been helped by QC Kinetics. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe running the show. I do want to hear a Strophe from Doc Rivers in a second here because Shams Charania, who is not a popular, not from Doc Rivers, about Doc Rivers. That's my bad, Strophe. Shams Charania, who is a name that when you hear, you are either with the 75% of Milwaukee that is like, well, bleep this guy, he's just trying to stir stuff up, or you actually believe that he's reporting the facts. And I would say, when you follow the trail, at the time, it did seem like it was a stretch. But now that we know that he really was interested in New York, Giannis was. That was the only place he wanted to go last summer. Trade deadline came. Sounded like, it was like, all right, this is getting even more real. And it all starts to make sense when you hear about the story from Doc Rivers in the locker room. We'll take a listen.
Then comes March 2. It was a game of a back-to-back against the Boston Celtics. Doc Rivers called for a team meeting that day. And the day of the game, this team meeting, my understanding is in that meeting, Doc Rivers implored his team, according to 6 people in the room, to look at my resume and, quote, Google me. I took teams to the playoffs.
All right, stop.
And championships.
Stop. Google me. I mean, Kurt Signetti did that and backed it up. When you Google Doc Rivers, his 3-1 blown leads pop up more than his NBA championships.
Yeah, it's an embarrassing look for Doc.
Yeah, you can Google me. What you'll find out is that unless you got 3 Hall of Famers on the roster, you finna blow a lead. That's all you know. Google me. Google a whole bunch of losses, a whole bunch of failures.
A bunch of disappointments.
Yeah, let's be honest. Doc is a very good NBA coach, but he won 1 championship, and it took Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen, and a different cast of characters to finally get him his 1 title. That is extremely disappointing. And so I don't know why somebody would say Google me as a coach, especially when you're coaching a team with Giannis on it and with Bobby Portis on it that have won an actual title recently.
Doc Rivers, when when you can leave it blank.
Oh, yeah. Phil, what are the things that fill in after Doc Rivers?
Why don't you guess?
Doc Rivers blown lead. Doc Rivers
playoff record.
Doc Rivers to retire.
Rumors.
Yeah. And this would be it. Now, if this is true, which I'm assuming, if it's 6 sources inside the locker room, because he said inside the locker room, and let me tell you, there's only a couple handful of people that can actually be in that locker room. So whether it's players, whether it's coaches, whether it's assistants, or whatever it is. Somebody in that room, 6 people said this happened, so I believe it happened. So I believe this is true, and if this is true that I believe, they need to fire Doc Rivers because he lost the locker room at that point. They don't believe in him. They don't trust him. And after this explosive article,
didn't you say to fire him like 2 weeks ago too? I don't know.
I did.
We all know this,
but I don't feel like there's enough.
There's like 3-4 games left. What's going to fire him now?
Well, he should be fired at the end of the year because my concern is that the Milwaukee Bucks look at this season. They say, well, what can we do for next year? And especially if Giannis leaves. They may feel like, well, we need to have some type of veteran presence, somebody that's been around the block. No, you do not. The block that Doc Rivers has been around, I'm done with it. I don't want it. He can go.
The level of toxicity inside that building right now, the more you hear, the more it becomes revealed. I'm honestly stunned. I mean, it seems like everybody who's dealing with decision-making or leadership is unhinged. I mean, they're using, emotions and reactions to, basically dictate their emotions and dictate their decision making. I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, if you traded Giannis, maybe you could work with the assets you got, and maybe you could keep the top of it of the Milwaukee Bucks in check. John Horst, maybe Doc Rivers.
Huh?
The more I hear. The more I'm like,
keep them in check?
Whole thing down. Burn the whole thing down. This is like walking through a house and you're pulling back floorboards, you're peeking behind curtains, and there's just more and more cockroaches and issues and decay.
Cockroaches.
You gotta burn that whole thing down.
Is that a trigger word
it's the only
for
way
you?
to make this right.
It is a trigger word. I've seen a cockroach lately. But also the weird thing about this, when I think about this team and these players, Giannis didn't have a say in Miles Turner, because if Giannis was talking about asking for a trade after Miles Turner got here, and the Milwaukee Bucks waived and stretched Damian Lillard for $20 million a year for 5 seasons, they didn't run this by Giannis? Because if Giannis said yes to this and then Giannis came knocking on my door asking for a trade after we did all this to get Miles Turner, I would be upset. So it seems to me that they are not.
There's not lockstep.
Because your superstar has no business asking for a trade if you gave him the green light, if he gave you the green light to go ahead and waive Dame and sign Miles Turner. Again, I think Miles Turner is a great dude, just not having a great season at all. But if Miles Turner wasn't going to keep Giannis happy and keep him here, then that was
We're talking about Miles Turner, and there's no disrespect to Miles Turner. That sentence you just said out loud, if Miles Turner isn't going to keep Giannis happy, it's Miles Turner. We're not talking about Shea. We're not talking about Luka.
He's like a 4 on a championship team.
No, he's not, because last year he was a 2 or 3 on a championship, almost championship team.
Yeah, but
what do you mean? Yeah, but that's literally what he was.
Yes, but
they came.
I'll you
best
this.
Player got
after 10 years in the league to sign him after waiving Dame with this roster, he was. second or third, it didn't matter. It was there was a bunch of guys that were all in the same realm.
They had a good team.
He needed to be the number 2 this year.
They had a complete team.
He had to be the number 2.
No, I understand, but my whole point is this, is that if you made a decision to do something so drastic that people couldn't believe that you waived Dame and took on that contract for $20 million a year for the next 5 seasons, now 4 seasons at this point, then obviously you have to talk to Giannis about it, but clearly they didn't. They didn't. Because Giannis would have told you, listen, Miles Turner or not, do what y'all want to do, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. So you don't do something like that unless you know that it's going to keep your superstar here and happy. That's a last-ditch effort.
I don't know. It seems like the communication between organization and player continued to just get rocky, and they started trying to do things, hoping it would make the other happy. Even though
Jimmy, I blame listen.
Nicholas chimed in about 3 minutes ago and said, blame the Haslams. Loser owner brings loser culture on the Carpus Talking text line.
So much has changed in 5 years from the championship till now. It's an unrecognizable franchise.
We had an incredible culture here in Milwaukee, and to see it dismantled in a matter of 3 seasons is extremely sad.
Is Giannis to blame? Nate and Waukesha here on the Carpus Talking text line.
Hi, all. How you doing?
Yo.
Good.
How's my buddy? How's my buddies out there? I just want to say, Giannis, the entire roster was built to Giannis' specs. He may be the worst GM in the history of basketball, and he's the one crying about it. The team that won the title was built without much, if any, of his input. They went out and got guys because it was the right decision, not because it made Giannis happy. I can look past his brothers being on a roster when they don't belong being on a roster in the NBA at all. But, all of the stuff, the Dame trade, all of it was entirely predicated on this is what Giannis wants. Coaching hires, all of it. And now you're going to sit here and complain about how they're not trying to compete for a championship. Well, that falls on Giannis's plate squarely. You picked these guys. You wanted them here. They stunk. It's on you. Shut up and play ball. Don't be a GM. You want to be a GM? Quit. Go into the front office and do that.
Can I ask you, what players did Giannis ask for on this team other than Thanasis, clearly?
Dame.
How do you know that?
He was on a mission to get Dame for 2 years. He was on a mission to get Dame since the All-Star game.
But it was reported that the Bucks did not tell him. It was reported that the Bucks did not tell him they were trading Drew simply because of the fact that they knew that Giannis would probably not like that. That was something I believe John Horst said.
That was the only way to That was the only way to get Dame, and he wanted Dame.
Were you against Dame, though?
He really wanted Dame.
Were you anti that trade at the moment?
Yes, I think it was a short-sighted trade. Dame was on the backside of his career. He never did anything overly spectacular in Portland. If this was a guy that was a difference maker, Portland wouldn't have been as bad as they were.
Well, Nathan, I appreciate the call because I do think it's easier now to say it was short-sighted. If you did really feel that in the moment, props to you because, I mean, it was exciting. Maybe we should have known it wasn't going to be great when he showed up late to the Dame arrival party, like 3 hours late.
Yeah, he had that going on.
Everybody waiting outside. It's so late. It's 3 hours late.
It was a big transition.
On paper, it felt like the right decision.
Yes, but they just kept getting older and older and older, and now they're just a mess.
Well, I'm telling you, we have no confirmation how much Giannis is or is not involved in player decision. We're just assuming he is.
I would say since the championship, he's wanted more say. I don't know. I don't think it was to the. Again, did Aaron Rodgers have a ton of say? Yes, but how much? He got a couple of guys. He got Alan Lazard and Mercedes Lewis to stay. I mean, there's a couple.
Yeah, but it goes back to even in those years, Goody was the ones drafting the guys. He didn't have say in the draft. You could look back at all those drafts that John Horst had and said, "You're not going to hit on anybody."
Yeah, well, I also traded away a ton of picks and didn't have a ton of great upside picks in the late 20s. It's hard to hit those.
At this point with the Milwaukee
Which is why
Bucks,
everyone was begging for them to lose, so they actually have a chance to get a decent player.
At this point with the Milwaukee Bucks, and I love Giannis. I don't want to see Giannis leave Milwaukee, like, for real. That is, when he leaves, we're going to miss him, like, greatly. We don't understand how good we have it. Like, we know how great he is, but we do not understand because how quickly people forget how great he is and how amazing he is and what he did for the city and what winning really is. Because it may be a long time. But I do want us to go ahead and move on for Giannis at this point because that's the best thing for Giannis. I don't want to have another season like this where Giannis has to suffer through another losing season because he cannot mentally. He can't handle it.
Yeah,
he can't handle it. And also, people owe Shams an apology.
That ain't gonna happen.
Not us, but a lot of folks on social media.
No, I'm saying that's not gonna happen.
You
Shams is
ESPN
right.
folks trying to get Giannis out of town. Shams, look at you. You suck. Well, 6 people inside the locker room told Shams all this information, so now y'all look stupid.
Alex Strove's time to shine. He's going to apologize to Shams next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
What do you have on her?
What do you mean?
No one can willingly love you like she does.
You know,
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Trouble continues on Capitol Drive. Westbound is closed right at I-41 because of some police activity, so you'll need to stay away from that whole area. They've also closed off the ramps from 41 from either direction to Capitol Drive, so keeping that in mind, you want to try and maybe stay away from that area. It is still going to be slow heading past that anyway on 41 itself from before Mayfair Road all the way up to Capitol. Southbound's backed out basically from Hampton down past Capitol Drive as well. Southbound 43, watch for backups from Locust down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. We've got the bypass slowing down now from Beloit Road down and around the Hale interchange to about Forest Home. Weather's brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
An open house like no other, our Siding Unlimited and Outdoor Living Unlimited open house brings in product reps so you can see, touch, feel the product, and talk to the manufacturer reps directly from Pella, Sunrise, Marvin Windows and Doors, LP SmartSide, Certainteed Roofing, TimberTech Decking, County Pavers, and Screen Rooms. Everything is here for your next project at one place, one time on Saturday, April 25th from 9 to 1 p.m. Details at sidingunlimited.com and outdoorlivingunlimited.com.
Get ready to sip into summer with the new Carbless Americana Backyard Bliss Variety 8-pack. 4 nostalgic flavors, strawberry, cherry, grape, and apple, all packed up and ready to celebrate America's 250th birthday. It's backyard barbecues, fireworks, lawn games, and the classic summer flavor in every can. This season, bring the party, bring the nostalgia, and bring the bliss with the new Americana Backyard Bliss 8-pack from Carbless. Pick up your brand new variety pack at your local retailer or go to drinkcarbless.com to find it near you.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. If you've been injured in a motorcycle crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Bikers are often blamed for causing the accident because the insurance companies simply don't want to pay. At Gruber Law Offices, we've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Trust us to fight for what you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Oh, I absolutely love my beautiful windows. It's been a little over a year now since I got my windows, and it was the best decision I made for upgrading my home. I wish I would have bought more, and guess what? I sure am. I was just talking to my baby girl, said, dang, baby, I'm only paying $65 a month for these beautiful windows that we have, and we absolutely love them, and I want you to have that type of connection with your home, and you can do it using Universal Windows Direct. Right now, you can buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and there is no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save. Plus, you'll get 24 months with no payments and no interest, giving you 2 full years to enjoy the comfort before paying a single dime in interest. And then, before paying a single dime for anything. No payment, no interest for 2 whole years. Woo, that's crazy. And if you're ready to give your home the fresh start it deserves, call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. No payments, no interest for 2 whole years and $500 off your next home improvement project. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman with Alex Strofe running the show, and it's his time to shine on the Wheel of Strofe.
Wheel of Strofe time. Another day, another buckaroony. I've got topics, I've got things up my sleeve, including yesterday we added to the wheel Levi and Stevens Point, who's patiently been holding for the last 20 minutes.
Over 20 minutes, huh?
Is he green?
Yes, he's green. So we're going to leave Levi on the wheel today, and if it lands on green, we're going to Levi. If not, well, we'll try
his
and
phone
get him
bill
off
just
for Levi.
choo-choo.
His phone bill just skyrockets.
Wheel of Strofe.
Actually a good spin.
That's a good spin.
It's green.
It's green.
Levi.
The wheel is just,
Levi.
man. Levi, what's going on? What do you got in the
what's
car?
on
Let's
your
talk in text line.
Good afternoon, guys. I honestly did not expect Strofe to ask me to come on the show today. I did not expect that.
Wait, so you just called to sit on hold?
Well, I wasn't on hold that much. I tried. Well, let me clarify a little better here. I tried to call in for the Are You Smarter, Ben Brust? But at least I wasn't Chef Ed today. But oh man, that was.
Hey,
something
Levi,
today,
if you like to call...
What's up,
No, I'm trying to... What's up? I got a job for you. Because if you like to sit on hold, let me tell you, I make a lot of calls for a lot of complaints. I would love for you to sit on hold for me and just let me know, oh, they're here. Just say, hey, 1 second, Kyle, I'm about to go get them. Is it like this is a job holding for people? You're laughing. I'm dead ass serious. You know how many phone calls I'll be having? I had to call the bank. I had to call the bank yesterday.
He said sorry.
Huh?
He said sorry because you were like, I ain't joking. You're yelling at him.
I'm sorry, Levi. I'm just I talk loud and aggressively. But yeah, you can.
Hey, you know what?
Yes.
I'm almost the same way too, and I know it's embarrassing, but aren't we all, Kyle? We all are. I'm just saying.
Levi, you couldn't hurt a fly. You're nice.
Flies do drive me bonkers. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But
So what you're saying is you do more than swat them. You kill them.
I try to, but I try to do it with my hands so slow if I don't make them jump. But
all right, thank you, Levi.
Levi, think about it, man.
Thanks, guys.
I'm telling you,
make him an offer, Kyle.
Matter of fact, we know when the airline
$5 a call.
Kyle, make him an offer.
Yeah, what? $5?
Oh no,
an hour?
Oh, he'll do it for free. Oh man, Levi, you my guy. But no, Levi, if they ever have issues with TSA again, you need to be the first one to raise your hand to stand in line. They was paying people for that.
Well, I have not been to an airport in 21 years.
Well, you better get up to that airport at Struble, Green Bay Struble, and get up there.
Strobel. Wait, where were you 21 years ago, Levi? Yeah.
Damn, 21 years.
Yeah, Levi, what's
That's a long time not to fly.
I would like to keep talking, but I know you got to do other stuff, but please spin the wheel because I don't know if I can handle it anymore.
Wait a minute.
But,
Levi,
have a good
Spin
day,
the
guys.
damn wheel. Let him off the phone.
He hasn't flown
You're
somewhere
berating him
21
into
years.
taking phone calls for him.
What? Oh,
Leave him alone, man.
Where did he fly in 2005?
21
He's
years.
still here. Ask him.
That's
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, where'd you fly?
Where'd you-
Oh,
2005?
my God.
okay, I was in 10th grade in high school. My dad and I went to Washington State one year, visit my uncle over in Washington State. That was pretty fun. We went to Vancouver for a day. That was pretty nice.
Bro, has it been
So,
21 years since 2005?
Yes.
Dog, we were like freshmen in high school, sophomores in high school.
Levi was about to say, he said he was in 10th grade.
Yeah,
2005, same thing.
So Levi, we're the
Levi's our
same
age.
age. That's crazy.
21 years since we were sophomores in high school, Kyle.
Wow. The 20-year reunion's coming up.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable.
The 10th reunion.
Wheel!
No, we got a hack, man.
Already?
No, we got one more.
All right, great.
Just gonna be push-ups.
some
I guarantee
push-ups.
you.
I need some
I
push-ups.
guarantee you, it's red. Oh, Levi, put it back in.
Still on, Levi.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Kyle, I know you have a fascination with Generation Z.
Dude, they're something else.
So I read something online the other day, and I'm an old Gen Z.
What do you mean technically? You're a Gen Z?
Well, I'm the oldest Gen Z. I'm in the first year of Gen Z.
I thought it was like 96, 97.
tweener.
It's 98.
I feel like it's
97's a tweener, I believe. Now, 98. So I'm a 1998 Gen Zer, and apparently Gen Z doesn't use umbrellas.
What do y'all do?
We just walk in the rain.
Oh, something wrong with y'all.
And
Y'all
here's the thing. I've never
Y'all
talked
sick.
to anybody about this.
No, there's something wrong with y'all.
I purposely choose not to use an umbrella. I did not own an umbrella until I started dating my now fiance.
What is it about downpouring rain that you like hitting your body?
I don't like the idea of having to lug around an umbrella.
How do you like the idea of being wet all day?
I'm not wet all day. I dry rather quickly.
Dude, no, you don't. That's why you had
I walked
damn
to work
shirt
in the
drawer
break
for 2
last
years.
week. What do you mean?
You had a random shirt in your drawer probably because it's wet from rain.
No, it had a stain on it. I must have changed.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Thanks to our friends at Robert Hack Diamonds. That's where I went to buy my fiance's engagement ring, and I had no idea what I was doing. And thankfully, I went to Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds. That's Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield. That's where I went to work with Leslie and the team in Greenfield, but also 2 locations in Brookfield, 1 on the north side, 1 on the south side. They can help you take that next step in your relationship like I did just a few months ago, because they are the best. Experts in custom jewelry, making that dream ring for your fiance just like they did for me. Online, Robert Hack, HAACK, diamonds.com, or at any of the 3 locations in the Milwaukee area. And just like me, you'll be saying, heck yeah! Thanks to the team at Robert Hack Diamonds.
We wrap up Kyle, Brust Nortman before the Homer Hour. Don't go anywhere. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Yes, he's a clown.
Is that your Halloween costume? Dressed up as Goody the Clown?
No, smart ass.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At Junior Achievement, students learn how innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship can turn a simple idea into something that changes an industry. With support from Koss Corporation, students are discovering how engineering, product design, and smart marketing bring great ideas to life. From pioneering studio headphones to building a brand recognized around the world, Koss shows students how technology and creativity shape the way we experience music. Learn more at ja.org.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
How are things at Kessler's Greenfield, Kelly?
Fantastic. I heard you have an idea for springtime. I love spring. I have a big collection of new life to show you.
New life is a spring thing.
Show us. I call it crosses and clovers. These are amazing. Well done, Kelly.
These are stunningly unique.
Kelly, the surface of this 4-leaf clover is fantastic. What's it made of? Sarah, the surface of that lucky 4-leaf clover is made of crushed black diamonds. Wow. I'm buying this one. How much? $185. In yellow gold vermeil, it's just $270. This cross, $90.
And these initials pendants?
These are $60.
Clovers, crosses, and personalized pendants.
And a leprechaun that says they're magically delicious. Sarah, that's a breakfast cereal.
Kelly, you've done well.
Extremely well. Extremely very well. Happy springtime, everyone.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Take it home this April at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. $300,000 is on the line, and you're at bat to win your share. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your April drawing entries all count toward another prize drawing in June. It's the Base Race Game Show. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. James' client, Amy Simonson, IT administrator with Professional Services Group.
We have several locations throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Having them all under one company has been very helpful.
Big or small, one location or several, James Imaging Systems is your one-stop business technology resource.
And they are on top of everything. When we have a problem, it's answered right away.
James Imaging Systems, IT-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation, and unrivaled local service and support.
And they're always looking for what else can we do? What else do you need? So they want our company to succeed as well as their own.
Let James Imaging Systems help your business succeed. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free in 24 months with no payments or interest plus $500 off. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Make sure you head on over to Potawatomi Casino Hotel's amazing sportsbook as it has everything you need. A monster video wall. Great food. Drink specials. You can reserve some specialty seating. You go online and check out how to reserve some space. You can do a private party if you want upstairs. You got to call them. Check out what's available. Had a great time at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, the sports book. We've done bingo there for charity, Kyle and myself.
Oh, yeah.
I've done slot machines. I've done the table games. And I've done the sports book. I've done it all. And you can too. Check out Potawatomi Casino Hotel's amazing sports book. We're wrapping up Kyle, Brust, and Nortman before the Homer Hour at 5 o'clock. Homer.
Dr. Gruber, David Gruber will be contacting you. I'm no longer competing for $1,000. I want $500. I'd settle out of court. You all went public and chastised me and basically called me a cheat.
What?
Over the Strofe thing.
I never said that.
We have it on tape.
No, I never once said that.
So you can all apologize, or you just give me the $500 and we'll settle out of court before we go to court.
What did I say?
I'm sorry. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, girl, we'll see. I'll be discussing with David Gruber if that's it. I assisted him with 5 different entries.
Fool. But you won. You won money.
No, it doesn't mean.
True or false? Who clicked enter on all 5 of those brackets? That wasn't a true or false question.
My son did on 2. He and his daughter, on my granddaughter, but they couldn't figure out how to get the second one in because you needed a separate email. I mean, I don't know what it was.
Sounds like the commissioner was a disaster.
So I did the other 3. My wife took Iowa State. I took Arizona, and then my son, who wasn't able to get it done in time, so I filled in for him, which I do on these. I picked the guy from The Athletic, something Moore, David Moore. And
is that the one that got you second place?
He got me second.
All right,
place.
so the
premise that I did anything
Well,
in violation. I wonder if Mother
this
Teresa
is a violation.
Wait a
I've never
minute.
heard
Did you submit? Did you or did you not submit 2 separate brackets? Like
You
created
can.
2.
According to Stroph's
No, one is one.
One
Did you
answer
or did
per
you not
person.
submit? Because you said
Me personally, no, just did one.
no. You said you filled in the athletics one. You filled it in.
On someone else's
for my
behalf.
son,
No.
but I didn't.
Did you
use
consult
me.
with your
It
son?
wasn't
You
mine.
consulted with the athletic.
Yes, I did consult with his son.
Yeah.
Spreading out your bets.
I would like to add
So
that
we have 5 different bets. You don't want to have
the
somebody
entry
putting
that
the same one.
was listed as B true, which
Right.
is not you. You are S true.
Right.
Who is B true?
Ben True, because
Who is Ben True?
My son.
Okay, your son
Yes.
then took second place.
So the
Correct.
Athletic took
So
second?
What?
The Athletic took
Yes.
second?
Yes.
Number one, Ben True, by the way, wonderful name. Ben True. Anyway,
Actually, he was James. We adopted him when he was 2.5.
You changed
And
his
we're
name.
walking out of court, and my wife goes, "I don't like James." I go, "That's his name." She says, I don't like. I want to change his name. I said, "Go ask the social worker." She goes, I thought for sure she'd agree with me. She goes, "He won't remember. Do whatever you want." So he became Ben, and whenever he would get mad at me, he'd say, "I'm changing my name back to James." I go, "Do whatever you want when you're 18.
now, so Ben James True.
Correct. Benjamin James True.
So Benjamin James,
Yeah.
he took second place in the bracket.
Correct,
challenge.
yeah. So-
Therefore, he is the winner of $110.
That is correct. He is.
So
But
you
the
are going to
quote
give
that
him-
Homer had was different. He said, what did he say to you?
He told me he's not giving Benjamin James the money.
Why would you not? If he paid the buy-in, why would you not give him the money?
Who paid the buy-in?
What?
Who paid the buy-in?
I paid for all 5 of them to help out Strofe. So he had more
and you're
entries.
keeping his winnings.
Well,
It's his
So you
money.
had
This is
5.
flagrant.
Yo, actually,
I'm
David,
calling
one call, that's all we're going to get
Hold
you.
on.
counter-suit.
No, hold on.
Counter-suit
Just so
for
you
real.
know. Just so you know. That is because my son currently owes me somewhere in the neighborhood of $35,000.
Oh, wow.
So I'm taking the 110.
You can't just drop that in there.
No one asked before. I didn't know people would accuse me of being a cheater.
Homer, I need around that much too. You got
Yes.
you got 35 G's. You want to know me?
If you were my son, maybe.
I might need to get you an invite.
No, it's not how it works.
Yeah, you want an invite?
Are
You'll
you
just-
expecting
you'll
this
just
35
be-
grand back?
Yes, I think at some point, at some point, I think he will sell artwork that I will get it back.
Okay,
The
so it's an
chances are-
investment into his
Correct.
career.
Oh,
Yes.
he don't owe you money. You invested. Invested. You
you're
win and you
investing.
No,
lose.
he owes me the damn money.
That
No.
comes with upside risk and downside
Yes,
risk.
Dad, I have an
I just
offer
want to
you
help
can't-
all of you. They say artists are poor. That's not true. Parents of artists are poor. So
Oh, I'm an
am
artist,
I
I'm
am I
poor.
likely to get it back?
What percent chance would you put that the 35? Excuse me, 34,890.
Indiana had of winning the national title. I want to ask all of you: are you not depressed?
Yes.
Like 2 years ago, Indiana was 3-9 in football. 2 years later, they're national champ.
That's crazy.
Michigan.
We
2
can talk
years
about it
ago,
till we're blue in the face, Homer.
24 in basketball 2 years later. National champs. You know why? Because people at those schools have had guts to hire small school coaches.
Yep.
And
We
the
hired
other
a
one is
small school
Iowa the
coach.
same way.
But and they have money.
Well, no.
I
Indiana
was
did
not
have
going to
money.
do.
Would you be in order for
Iowa
you to
basketball will not do what Michigan basketball did.
Well,
It's not the same playing field.
I mean, I'm not disputing you, but I would like to be aware of the information.
The trends, I get it.
Well, for
Can I-
example, Kentucky spent maybe the most amount of money. Don't believe they won the national championship.
I'm telling you this right now. Iowa, with
Yeah.
their coach, because it sounds like he turned down North Carolina, Iowa ain't going nowhere. Because they even have like
they're gonna be
a
good.
super great season this year during the regular season.
Right.
They're going to be better because they're going
he
to
was
probably
1 year at Drake when they
get,
hired
they're
him.
going to get kids from Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota.
I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just a frustration not to know what the numbers are.
I can only go with what I feel and what I hear.
Right.
But I would never announce that.
Then the coach should go to another school. Just leave, just like the players. You don't have any money, gone. You got no chance. Zero.
I used to disagree with you, but as the data comes through about NIL, if you don't have money, you don't have a chance.
Correct. And there's no guarantee with the money because you still have to pick the right players.
Both.
But-
you need a great coach and a lot of money.
But you need the money. You can have the greatest
Great
coach in the
coach,
world.
a lot of money.
But if you don't have enough money to field the good enough roster for that coach,
the
it
guy
doesn't
in
matter.
Michigan won at Florida Atlantic before he went to Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sad. It's depressing. But We'll see if somebody throws at Willson Contreras tonight. Homer Hour in 2 minutes.
The show that never ends.
We still have Capitol Drive westbound closed down at I-41 for police activity. They've also closed down the off-ramps from 41 from both directions to Capitol Drive as well. So keep that in mind. We've got delays northbound on 41, slowing down from about Swan Boulevard all the way up past Burleigh. Southbound's backed up from Silver Spring down to Capitol. We've got southbound 43 also kind of heavy from